He's the longest reigning, isn't he? Francis. But Francis the First.
It's
Francis of Assisi, Peter,
St. Boniface.
yeah, St. Boniface.
It's very old saying. There are like traditions with different names that get reused time and time again. The whole idea is it's supposed to be separating them from who you were and who you are representing, what you are representing. Come on,
Oh, the Pope Leo, the current Pope is named after, was himself a Pope. Yeah. Saint Leo was Pope Leo the First, and he was then canonised. Yeah.
He's also known as Leo the Great.
Leo the Great. Yeah, there you go.
Leo the Lion.
Well, it's Lion the Lion. That's just.
Leo is one of the only true popes who are called the Great. The other Great is the first pope named Gregory.
You know, the longest reigning Roman emperor never actually set foot in Rome.
I can believe that.
No, Basil. Basil was
I think it was off you recently.
correct.
I
Yeah.
remember it recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
It was.
So, gentlemen, we are live. We are also audible.
Who's got the rudest joke?
You know what Pope Leo the First?
Oh my god, let me start this fucking
Go on.
train off.
Pope Leo.
Yeah, Hope Hilarious was a thing. I have not been able to get a Discord to launch though, so we can wait a little bit longer while I get the thing.
While we discuss the various main lengths of popes.
We're checking the lengths of popes.
We are.
There was also the Pope who liked to have children. Well, there were a few who had kids.
What actually had their own
Father
son.
kids.
Oh, I wasn't talking about
No, I know what you were talking about.
Hey,
I was trying to make the topic. What?
Do you know what reverse sexism is?
Oh no, not this joke. Not mine. Not mine.
And you've also told him this joke before.
Yes.
I've known for the rest of you, but he wasn't here, so I was like,
It's almost as bad as a joke about
Pope
the doctor
Pius.
and the Honda.
What a fun.
Don't
Pious.
mention jokes that you can't put on stream. You disgusting boys. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Pope Pius the Seventh was actually
Pious.
Pope Pius the Seventh was actually called Barnabas.
Barnabas.
Barnabas. He was Italian.
You know, that's only a small part of his actual name.
Yep. That's only his first name. He actually has another. He actually has another 4 names. The Barnabas.
Not really.
He's got
Right then, gentlemen,
Maria and Luigi.
can I have silence so I can start the fucking stream? Because we've now actually got access to Discord now. So, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. Let's get things started, shall we? Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who do not fit into the above categories, and welcome to the ICNL broadcasting system tonight bringing to you. Dungeons, that's the wrong. Wow, I still have the Meridian one. I forgot.
Oh wow.
Okay, that is not.
Not really good and not saying anything, are you?
What's that, level 21 one shot?
Level 21. Everyone gets an epic boom.
Here we are. Dungeons and Dragons Harbourlight. So, yeah, we are back. Hello, everybody. Shut your face. Oh, god damn it, the camera's completely off angle.
this one.
Yeah, that one you can get there.
You're just staring at the door.
Yeah.
Just the cameras.
There we go. Hello, everybody. It's a little bit low now. Right. We left off last week with our intrepid players having decided that they weren't going to do the mission I had prepared for them.
I completely
You
forgot
did
about
put a very, legally complex one in front of us,
yeah,
though.
and you made a choice, which is going to have no repercussions at all.
I'm sorry that we...
that. We can be morally good sometimes.
Yeah.
And some
You
of
didn't
us,
choose to be morally good. You chose to be neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and some of us have played Red
Well,
Dead.
my character is neutral.
I have not.
I have.
Sure.
Mine is neutral.
No.
Neutral.
I'm neutral good.
Yeah, I'm true neutral.
I don't
Not that
know.
one.
I'm me.
My alignment is money.
Yeah,
My
you're...
pronouns are Ching.
Ching. Ching.
Right.
Oh,
So-
God.
At this time, you have decided, I believe, to head back to your church in order to investigate the crypt beneath it, the catacomb.
To clear it out for the propagation of mushrooms and or flowers.
Indeed.
Get rid
Mostly
of
not.
unpaying tenants.
Pardon?
Get rid of some unpaying tenants.
Magic
So,
mushrooms?
Huh?
Magic mushrooms?
No, mushrooms for
Mushrooms
essence. Yeah.
Take your headphone out.
so, what are you guys going to do? I know you're driving back to the church and you're taking your new companion with you.
Indeed.
I'll be kidnapped.
Shut up, dog.
Be quiet.
Don't you tell him, he'll just
Guys.
start shouting.
Okay, the computer froze up there for a moment.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
There you go. It seems to have settled down now. Not sure what happened there. So, what do you guys wish to do?
Do we have a plan of the crypt?
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
We haven't introduced.
Yes, we haven't done intros.
That's why we bless you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
This is a Dungeons and Dragons game using D&D 5th edition. It is in a custom world that is very much like our own in the period of 1930s.
Well, in this case, 17,000.
Yep. In this world, it is the 1730s, and we are in the Federal Republics of Galentine. I am joined tonight by my wonderful players.
Where's your wonderful player?
Shut up and speak. Shut up and speak.
I'm shut up
And speak!
I don't want to.
It's like one of those orders a teacher gives you. It's like,
Yeah.
Can't do both.
That was very Blackadder of you.
Yes, it was.
Cut off after every other letter.
right.
I am Toby. I am playing Ozzy the Tiefling Blood.
I'm James. I'm playing Croc the Rogue Lupin.
I'm Edward, and I am playing Kazemoto Ichiro.
Bless you.
Thank you. The Air Genasi Samurai Fighter.
I'm Luke playing Pezto, the High Elf Rogue.
I'm Lawrence, and I'm playing Baby Chino, or Cappuccino, the Wood Elven Monk.
There it is, there's that.
He's so chuffed with himself, isn't he? And I am Dave, and I am playing Tony Capriano, the Hill Dwarf Cleric.
Whose nickname is Rigger.
Yep.
Tony.
Yep.
So, folks, we today are faced with the terrible prospect of these gentlemen going back to the church they bought a while back and investigating the crypts beneath it. Now, what do you wish to say to your new party members as to what's going on?
Initiation. You're very first.
You two are taking point.
So we're
Have you
taking
got
you
silver
down into
bullets?
the
That's
dungeon.
adorable.
Dungeon!
The dungeon.
Oh my goodness. That's so good.
Oh, look at it, baby.
Send me that picture, I'll share it with the audience later.
Yeah.
Two girls, one boy.
2 girls, 3 boys, but there's only 3 kittens. What? Maths.
You're invisible, kitty.
Gentlemen, what are you telling your new party members?
Get in car. Go.
Yeah, we own a church. It's kind of like where we store stuff.
It is
our
our base of operations.
Ah!
Jacob's heads.
Get out of
However,
each other.
we have been down to the catacombs once, and there's something not quite right down there, so we've kind of like put off sorting it.
So we have myself and my Lupin accomplice here, we have purchased an essence still, and we need stuff to make the essence with. We've been planning for a long while to make the catacombs into a sort of storage vault, come propagation center for like mushrooms and such things. It won't make good essence, but it will make essence so that we don't have to. Yeah, it'll make viable essence so we don't have to spend all of our paychecks on just keeping ourselves.
Live.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the items you have on
Behind
you
it.
of the weekly makes
Yeah,
it a little cheaper.
that's a good point. Yeah. So we can, and we can, like you just said, we can use the essence produced for any magical items that we may have.
And we can also stash stuff down there,
Mm-hmm.
like ammunition.
Slightly disappointing.
And so and we could set some aside to store to make in his flasks.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
Superior.
Not orangey.
Yeah, we can boil it down and such things, yeah, certainly.
But now I want jackets.
Good for you.
Good for for flowers. As well. They're not
Yes, this is true. This does
I know, make the church look pretty.
Yes, this is
And
true. And
no one-
that's a big thing.
No one notices a flower garden in the church.
Quite so. Question for the DM. Does essence have a distinct taste?
Yes, it's an oily. Well, it's not so much a taste; it's a texture. It has an oiliness about it. It
Okay.
kind of feels. It's like you're trying to drink cooking oil. It's not a particularly pleasant texture. As for its taste, it tends to have like flavourings put in it to make it more palatable.
Mm-hmm.
Some will put mint in, some will put like thyme or rosemary. Some will even do like exotic flavours. Some will do like absinthe flavours and shit like that.
Tea, coffee.
Tea, yep, tea and coffee are certainly available.
But this is a thing that is this a thing that people will like? Are there essence bars that do such things, or is it you always get it neat and then you do the flavouring bit yourself?
You wouldn't see essence bars these days, not in like Galentia. That is verboten, absolutely not.
Oh, quite.
However, if you were in like a
It's like a speakeasy.
yeah, they probably exist.
Yeah.
Been in one.
Yeah.
What about like London, where there is no prohibition
Yes,
on essence?
they would be, but they'd be concentrated around magic users. So it'd be like magical universities. They will always have those sort of bars around them.
That's spoons.
It's
But yeah, it's
Mr. Thunderforks.
they very much do exist, but not in Galentia, not anymore. And they were always kind of a specialty thing anyway. Normally, people would just get the spirits, or you might go to a bar and put it into a drink. But
I'm sure they'll be coming back at some point.
But it is
So-
oily, so it doesn't mix well. You have to like blend it into an emulsion.
So it was more like sort of the champagne bars back in the day, rather than like a normal bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Interesting.
Now, as you guys are heading back, I assume you're going to be driving your cars back, so mark down.
I'm not driving mine because I haven't got.
Well, you can go get one then.
We've got the.
We don't need.
Are we still currently in custody of the van, or did
Yeah.
we drop that off anywhere?
No, we
Yeah,
kept
we-
it back.
I know we kept it, but I didn't know if we'd like drop it off.
No,
the van and go
no,
to
we-
anywhere.
he wants us to get it out of his garage as well.
Yeah,
Sure,
we
yeah.
took it.
Yeah.
So one of us is in the van, one of us is in the cars. Then.
We might want to get it painted with our church's livery, so it looks like it's for like supplies.
It's already been repainted, hasn't it, and renumber plated because we had to get that done because
We did because it was a
Yeah.
stolen
if we
vehicle in the
put
first
Church
place. Wasn't it?
So and so on it, it's
Church of totally not a crime.
totally not crime.
You could just paint it a
Fine.
neutral colour,
Yeah.
like dark green or
Yeah.
black.
Mhm.
No, that's
White will
White
stand
probably
out.
would stand out. Yeah.
Pink.
no.
White Van Man isn't until later.
The hot pink van was spotted making a getaway once again this week.
At a top speed of about 40 miles an hour.
Which is pretty fucking fast.
Which amazingly was too fast for us to catch.
Now the police can go faster than that.
Mm.
Sure, we can get a souped-up engine.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
absolutely do that.
The
We
van
know-
might be a bit
We know someone that
No.
does souped up engines.
Yeah, that taxi driver.
Really? Like, even with cargo in the back, surely that's going to reduce its speed.
Oh yeah, it will reduce its speed if you load it up, but if you soup up the engine, because don't forget in this time period, it probably isn't a diesel. Actually, no, your one is a diesel, isn't it?
I believe it was. Yeah.
Which one?
The Ford Model 8. Double
The-
check that because that should be petrol, but
Silly question.
The
Go
moving van.
go ahead.
Doesn't say
Um,
if it's diesel.
This is a church.
Yes.
It was built as a church, that we know.
It looks like a church, so
It has a crypt. We didn't find a layout of the church in the church itself, did we?
No.
But central records would have the blueprints for the crypt,
Maybe.
potentially.
Should I go steal them?
Well, there are.
They would only see them.
We can just go in and look.
We own the place, so you know.
So we don't get lost down there. Do we want to make a basic
Yeah, but
map?
getting lost is part of the fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're more likely to run into whatever Ian's got planned for us.
But to more efficiently clear out the
Am I
crypt,
wrong?
I'm with James on this one.
I'm with Toby.
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Okay. So you want to head into the records office to see if you can get blueprints of the crypt.
You know that the cats had been relegated to the other room.
Bandit.
Oh, it's Bandit. Bandit's not.
Bandito.
He shits outside.
He's very quiet.
He's-
Yeah, he always is.
He's got old man privileges.
Ah.
Fair enough. So,
Where am I then?
you're sat here, aren't you?
Finding you out for the evening is part of your privilege.
you've aged out of them. So, as you
You're
guys
fucking all off the nursing home tonight.
as you guys head
You can't fit him in the car.
gentlemen, shut up, please. As you guys head over towards the city records office, which is part of the main city infrastructure, you guys have been there before to look at plans, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can head into the office. There is a youngish looking woman who is sitting behind the counter who looks up as you approach. She would guess she's half elf because there's a little bit of a point to those ears. Yes, can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes, we're looking to see if we can get the floor plans or blueprints for a property that
We own.
that we own.
She slides the book over. What's the address?
I pull out.
Who's the actual person on the deed? It's you, isn't it? I'll let you do the paperwork. You did.
No, I give her the address of our church.
That's outside of the jurisdiction of the city office.
Where would we be going to get such a thing then?
Oh, that far out? Hold on, let me bring up my map.
He doesn't want to sell
The
it.
map.
She unfolds a map.
It's fine. I'm
takes a look.
happy with it. I'm happy with it.
You want the shore office? She points towards the place where you went, where the boat set off from. The fishing boat.
Oh, that's a bit off the far.
Was that?
That's the regional office there. I could try and see if we've got a backup plan, because I believe we did hold their records for a while.
Oh, that'd be very much appreciated.
Yes, very much so.
It might be a bit out of date, because we had backups for them when they had a fire a few years back.
I mean, it's a very old building, so
I'll take a look.
It should be okay.
Just give me a few minutes.
Where
No
was
problem
it
off there,
that we left from?
Sorry?
Where was it again?
It's up the shore, where the second
shore, down
bay
the coast.
is.
Second bay.
Oh, have you not shown
Is
it
it
where
from
the
the
map
from
is
the? Oh,
on
this is a map. This is the map of the thing. Up from the bottom of the coastline, is it?
Show me the... No, it's... Okay, turn the map around, I'll point it out to you.
Okay.
Because my brain's blanking now on the name I called it. So, you see that bay towards the top?
These one?
Yep.
So
It's basically the north...
this village here on this little
Yes,
peninsula. Then
basically.
cool. That was the place that we did the phone call from as
Yes, it
well
was.
after we cleared out all the goblins.
It is not part of the city proper, but it is a separate region, effectively. But it's counted as being a part of Harbourlight by most people. It's like...
Suburb.
It's going to be...
Like an outlying village, really. Wasn't
Yeah, it might end up becoming a suburb at some point in the future, but not yet. There's still quite a bit of wilderness between.
What's it like Ivy Bridge?
Yes, Ivy Bridge is a good model for it. Yeah.
Like Ivy Bridge.
I mean, it's a good model. It's
Yeah, fair.
it's far enough out.
I was going to go more for like Salem and Boston, but sure, Ivy Bridge works too.
I mean, we are from here, so we know.
True.
I appreciate for people at home that's not useful, but there's only a couple of people around today, so who the fuck cares?
Fair.
What do you mean? It's during the magical
Hamburlight.
collapse, Ivy Bridge got teleported to America.
Camberley.
They probably have got an Ivy Bridge in America anyway.
Probably.
Oh, they've most likely got an Ivy Bridge in America.
Probably about half a dozen.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if there isn't. Like,
I
it's the
bet.
one British place name they didn't use.
Or if it's central New York, you're like, ah, fuck.
Oh, that's possible. So, you could head up there. It will cost you, because of the distance, 2 units of fuel to get that far. You could certainly pop up there and see what they've got available, or you can continue to wait for her
We might
to.
as well wait for her first.
Yep, that makes absolute sense. I will roll to see how good of a job she does and whether or not she gets lucky with there being a plan. So,
Is it?
It doesn't seem that there is, but there are a number of different Ivy Bridge roads that exist in various places.
her roll, the roll to see if it remained after the fire. Okay. She rolled pretty well. However, as she's searching through the records, she tells you that she's pretty sure that they have now cleared out the last of those records. The only plan she's got is from before there was a building on the structure, which was probably from the 1610s.
Not loud in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, we'll have a look at that.
120 years ago.
She'll put it in front of you. There is marked as being a mound on the site.
Didn't she just say there wasn't a building there when this map was made?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be a bit of points.
Well, depends if there's anything underneath the building.
Yeah.
She's got a map of the area, basically.
Is this mound like looking at the map? I assume it has like survey lines and such things.
It's a little old, so they're not quite as detailed as that, but it's got the vague outline. Of that, sort of like.
So it's like an ordnance survey map in a
Yeah,
way.
an early one.
Yeah.
So it's a burial mound.
You could assume
Well,
that if you wish.
that's what I'm thinking. Is it like a natural looking thing? Like, is it misshapen? Or is it like broadly ovular, rectangular, circular?
If you were looking at this, you could make me a perception. I would also allow a history check as an alternative to see whether it resembles pre-existing monuments.
I get that. History.
Not for this, because it's not your culture.
Perception or history?
Well,
It's a mound. It's difficult to discern whether or not it could be an artificially made one or just a glacial remnant. It could be either. You don't know.
25.
don't
Come back
forget,
to you.
don't forget guidance.
I did guide myself at 14. And that's for the 3 of my guidance.
What did you roll as?
History.
Yeah, it could be either. You don't know. I'll come back to you in a
I
minute.
have no bonuses to either. So.
That's a surprise.
8.
There's a mound.
As
The
the church
the question is about.
is a
Ooh.
church, and I'm a forge cleric, would that help?
13.
It's a mound. It could be real. It could be real. It could be.
It could be real.
It could be natural. It could be some sort of thing that's made by people. You
Could have
don't
just
know.
been a figment of their imagination.
It could be
after
a
all.
remnant of an old fort, for all you know.
It could be alien.
Did you roll?
Not yet.
You can choose to roll if you want. You don't have to. Do you have a set of dice?
Insight.
No, history or perception.
Inside the Are you a mound?
It is definitely mound shaped on the map.
Can I do an insight check on the mound shape?
Mhm.
Sure, you can do an insight check on the mound shape.
Got 15.
Okay. What skill did you use?
Perception.
The forest is cleared away from that area. That would suggest manufactured, but you're not certain. You think it's probably man-made. Well, not man-made, but you think it's probably made by sapient beings.
Yeah.
That would be your guess, but you don't know. I will come back to you, I promise.
That's a 9.
What did you get?
No, that's 6.
That's a 6.
It's
mate.
That's a
it's
9
an
right
underline,
there.
huh?
The dot is next to the bottom.
That's what I did.
Tell me.
Yeah, 9, isn't it?
That's 9.
And I did 11.
All of that nonsense.
You believe that this map is a map, and therefore you can't really. It doesn't have any kind of
You haven't got a 3D
ability to
perspective.
deceive you. However, looking at the writing on it, you can't tell. It could have been written by somebody trying to deceive you. It could have been written by somebody who was just making a perfectly
You
ordinary
try to
ordnance map.
interrogate the map.
What are you?
I can speak with map.
Speak with map. Jesus.
Show me.
It's a mimic.
Oh, God. There you go. The custom spell for you. Speak with map.
You take a
With
look
that
at
Dora the Explorer's favourite spell.
you take a look at the map, and you look around the area around it. You two spot that the trees have been cleared back around it, which definitely suggests that this area not only is artificially made, but that it has been maintained for an extended period of time. There's no sign of saplings growing around the area or anything like that, and there's also no old growth that would suggest that there was anything that had been growing here for an extended period of time. However, you do notice that the edges of the forest have regrown slightly, because it's marked there are shorter trees around the edge of it. That to you suggests that this was a feature that had been abandoned for a period of time. You're inclined to believe that this would be a native Galentian burial mound or structure of some kind. The native
Trust the old man to do that.
The native Galentians, as you will remember, are generally speaking Aarakocra Owlin, or occasionally Kenku.
Oh, so they're the bird species then. Right.
So it would have potential diuretic importance.
What importance, sorry?
Diuretic.
Potentially.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Like maybe it's not a burial mound, maybe it's a holy site. Well, it could be both. I suppose it could be
Well,
both.
it is holy site and have a dragon.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah.
Forge church.
Mm.
We'd also
And I mean, that is not the first time that that's happened in actual history. Like the Catholics were like, "Ooh, what a convenient hill! I'm going to build a church on top of that." Proceeds to build church on top of one of the largest pyramids in the world. True story. That's Cahokia for you.
And would also explain why there is a sect of Druid position appointed to that area.
That's what I
But
was
this is
thinking.
all guesswork, and I know not much of this religious stuff.
No, I like the way you're thinking, though.
It makes sense.
The theory hangs together.
But
Right,
it
you wish to
doesn't
do with
really
this.
give us any information on the crypt.
Well,
Yep.
maybe what's down there potentially might help us.
You could try asking at the region office, but we don't have anything more here.
That's fine. Well, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. I'll just put these back. Did you want to make a sketch or anything before you go?
Do we need the... I don't think we need...
Because this is the what office?
This was the city records office.
What about the planning department?
Oh, for the plans of the church. Yeah, that's fair.
That's outside of our remit. You'd need to go to the regional office.
Fair enough.
Out of character, silly question. The estate agents we bought the building from, would they have the plans for the building?
They probably would have. They might not have them anymore.
No, they might have got rid of them.
That should have fucking asked for that when we bought the fucking building.
To be fair, they didn't really have much because they had
literally just got it themselves.
just taken ownership of the building, but they couldn't even get into it. So
Yeah, because of the gobos.
Chairman Goblins doesn't have any maps.
So, putting it all together, Druids, mound in the middle of the woods, looks like it's been maintained. Are we thinking Fey or undead? I'm leaning Fey, I think.
Or at least there would be,
Could be both.
Could be different levels.
Could make-
and there could be some Druidic influence on what's down there.
Yeah, true. Or it might have been that they were trying to keep something down there.
Yeah, keep it trapped.
Yeah,
could be worse. Could be undead fate.
he already made that. He already said that one. But regardless of which way it shakes out, we should tool up in various appropriate ways, I think.
So, you're going to tool up to deal with Fae.
I think both. Let's hedge our bets.
Well, I've got my fist counts my chain or something.
Yes, they do. This is true.
So, what do you wish to do to prepare?
Plus one. No, really.
Silly question.
That's not we went back.
If this is of Druidic importance, then the Druids posted here would more than likely know the history of the place, right?
Yeah, we got to find him.
Yeah, that'll be the difficulty.
Well, he's the one thinking on us. So.
Well, no.
Yeah, but I mean, was it
We know what
us that tried to check
No,
them?
me.
It was
Me and
me.
you. We,
Well, not you. But,
no, my
Yeah.
first guy.
With one of our previous party members, I did actually try and catch the guy, but he was He was way too quick for us to catch. He knows those woods like the back of his hand.
However, on the way back to our place, there is a druidic station that we found out about where they could be living.
And we could ask them about it.
Yeah.
That's towards the reservoir.
Yes, which number is that?
Do they keep dogs there?
That's the one.
You don't know.
94.
Very funny.
I don't think so.
76. When you say a druid station, do you mean the ranger station?
Yes, he does.
Ah. Is that the same thing?
You believe so?
Cool.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
asked about druids, we were told that they are known to be at the ranger station.
Right. Well, yeah, we can go up there then if we want. That sounds good. That sounds like a solid shout, actually. Because the more that we know about what could potentially be down there, the more well-informed we'll be.
Forearmed is more horrible stuff.
Yes. I think that's the phrase.
I forgot to talk to you about the 10 features.
Yes, you did completely.
Not bad.
So it's like, I've got that on me. It'd be great fun to test it out. Oh.
What is it that you don't have now?
The
He
magic
doesn't have
item
to,
he's been working on, and I asked him specifically to send me the details, and he didn't.
That's kind of on you, man.
Yes.
So you haven't completed that yet. Apparently, you're still working the kinks out of it.
Fair enough.
Well,
So you wish to head to the ranger station.
yes.
All right. Are you going to get into one of your vehicles, pile into the van, maybe, or you know what you need to get? You need to get a minibus.
Oh,
We do get a minimum.
trying to fit this group on a tuk-tuk.
A British double-decker bus.
I am just picturing.
It's Ludaran.
I'm just picturing you guys getting your hands basically on the equivalent of the mystery machine now.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah.
You get yourself a scout scarab.
Yeah.
Did I put that into the vehicle? So I have to check that.
Yeah, fairness. If we can all fit in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well just take the van.
But
Yeah,
don't we want to leave the van at ours though, so we take a car as well? So we can
We've
get
not
back?
even got back to the church yet,
We
Dad.
got the point.
We're still at the fucking city place.
Oh well, if we're all still at the city, then we've got both cars on us right now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
We might as well both of us drive up there. Because if we're in the city, we're gonna have to go up to where's that number 40? Gonna have to go to it's the Hobo Town. That's the turning. The turning is the Hobo Town.
Oh. I don't think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
So we're gonna have to go there and then turn northeast. No.
I can help with directions. But I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
my
well,
character's the only one that's been there.
The
My
Hobo
guy
Town.
went. One of my guys went.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not here anymore.
Yeah. One of your guys. That was current guy.
Just get in the telephone box and just phone him.
Excuse
Which way did we go?
me, you don't know me, but
I know you.
yeah. So if we get up to the Hobo Town, turn northwest, then do that and just come back on, and we're back on the road normally.
Yeah.
So might as well, yeah. We'll go up together, both cars.
Okay.
Well,
Fair
car and van.
Which
Sorry,
car,
Ben,
which
any
car were we
questions?
taking, by the way?
Ooh.
Because we've got. So I've got. So we've got James's car.
Yeah.
We've got the Studson 2, the Bolt A, and then we've got my Model 8.
Your Model 8 is going to stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
It's a big, expensive car.
And we're also going to the Hobo Town. So
If
I
we're
don't
going to
think
the
I'll
Hobo
regret it.
Town,
Model 8.
as much as an insult it is, do we want to take my car?
We probably
Probably a
should
good
take.
idea.
Yeah.
It's a model that would fit in more in that kind of area.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
He says, not get knowing.
Your car is French.
Yes.
It's imported.
Yeah.
It's a cheap family car that you imported.
Mhm.
That's going to stand out.
Rather than Model 8.
Yep.
It's the shittiest car we own.
We should probably fill that up with fuel first because we only got 5 units of fuel as well.
Shit.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put
you
it
should
down.
probably do that.
Engine in that is what size?
2.9.
2.9. Okay. So it's
Don't
2,
have the,
Towards this car.
2.9 2.9 times 20. Somebody, please. That would be
What was it?
times 20.
That's 59 points. Whatever. No, that's not.
58.
Yeah.
58, and you've got 5 units already, so take off 5 from that.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
So you want 53 times the price for fuel. And gasoline is 0.2 a litre, so it's 53 times 0.2.
4.2.
I just said gasoline.
1060.
1066.
Ha! I got 1060.
I just said 1066
Oh.
because my brain. You said
1066.
1060, so I was like.
I thought you didn't have to
1066.
math. Shut up.
1060 then.
Yeah, I'm not paying it. You pay it from your fucking money.
Don't make him do that.
Do you have the 60?
Then divide it up to
20, 30, 40,
Oh no.
50.
Yeah, but
No.
headache.
No.
You need the paraset.
No. Yeah, that don't work.
Or do you need
You need the codeine.
The trepanning.
Tell you what.
Trepanning
34,
can perform trepanning.
10.
Will trepan for
I've been carrying around a big pile of shrapnel for
The
ages.
doctor
and
is
it's just
finding
like-
farewell.
Yeah, it's at will trepan.
Michael?
It's a human doctor that got nicked by one of the Fae.
So,
That will
You
trepan for
I'm
directions
taking
out.
your car. You will not all fit in this car.
No,
No, we got the van as well.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. You will all fit in the 2 vehicles put together.
Who's driving, boys?
I'm guessing the professional driver and who else?
I can also do it.
Would you like to drive?
I'll drive.
Go for it.
Yeah. You can drive.
So, you take the wheel of this ridiculously quaint vehicle from your perspective. It's
Which one am I driving?
The van.
Probably the Bolt Model A.
whichever is going to be
Is that-
ridiculously
I
quaint.
don't drive unless I have to.
Which one do you want to drive?
I'll drive the van.
Oh.
I think you're driving the Ford Model A.
Wait,
Ford
no.
Model T.
Yeah, it's Model T.
This thing doesn't have a key. That's how
Oh.
old this is.
You ever driven a Ford Model T before? Sorry, a Bolt Model A before.
Not since I learned to drive.
You learned to drive in a Model A. Wow. You were slumming it, weren't you?
Yeah. What was
I
your
would that-
family
not my
going through financial ruin at the time or something?
No, it's
They just didn't trust him with anything else.
Fair enough.
I said learning to drive. You didn't have to learn to drive in those days.
No, it's true.
okay, Grandpa.
Well, no,
Yeah, you just got in and go.
You
Well,
did
no,
have a license at this point.
Ah,
it's difficult to have a license for a saber-toothed cat because they hadn't invented wheels yet.
Now then, gentlemen, you drive up to the Hebo camp. You take the turn.
it's just
You-
embracing it now.
You take the turn off, and you start heading out towards the ranger station. This road starts out as a pretty normal sort of concrete style road, then turns into a gravel road as you are going deeper in, then turns into a dirt road as you get near to the station. And after winding through the trees a fair bit, you come up to a fairly large wooden building that is constructed in 2 parts. There is a large tower that overlooks the area, and there is a pitched roof structure that is next to it that seems to be the actual station itself. You can see that there is a winding wooden staircase that goes around the tower down to the ground. It looks like it's a watch or fire tower. As you draw close, you can see that there is another vehicle that is parked up there. It's a Model B, and it is just parked up. It looks to be a pickup truck.
Okay.
There is a green painted door that leads into the station if you would just like to head inside. You can also take a look through the windows if you want to.
I'll go and knock on the door. That seems the most.
I'll make sure I stop the van first.
Right. Come in.
Open the door and go on in.
A slightly rotund gentleman is sitting behind a desk and looks up as you approach. No need to stand up formalities. What do you need?
Hello. We are looking to, if it's possible, to speak to some of the druids that live in these areas. We were led to believe that this is a sort of informal meeting spot for them.
Do you have any fucking crystals on you?
No, don't believe so.
Do you believe in the power of faith healing?
Well, he's a cleric.
Hello.
Is he an actual cleric?
Yes. Legit one. Actual legit one.
Feel like stabbing someone in the arm and then healing it.
Honestly, what?
You're not coming here.
20 points damage on there. Have 2 back.
You're not coming here seeking some sort of wisdom of the ancients or any other bullshit like that?
No.
No, it's more like information of
Yeah,
Going
information
on
on
in
of
my
the
church.
current. Yeah.
yeah, information on what's beneath the church, what we bought.
Oh, you're them.
Yes. Yeah, we cleared out the goblins.
Was that a good thing or the bad thing?
Hopefully a good then.
Yeah, I mentioned about somebody had taken our old place on.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about it?
Well, we're thinking about, sprucing the place up a bit, and that of course includes the crypt, but we've been down there and it doesn't feel quite right. We've had a bit of a dig into the place. Looks like it might have been something to do with the druids back along. Before there was a church there, I mean. So we just thought, if they've got any ideas of what it might be.
It's also something to do with the native Galentines.
Yes.
Well, I can't tell you anything about it myself, but they usually have a meeting here Thursdays.
Okay.
Willing to wait 3 days.
Oh, okay. Well,
We'll be done by then.
One way or the other will be done.
Yeah. I do know they've been keeping an eye on the place, but it might just be because they don't know you guys.
yeah, I know they've been keeping an eye on the place as well. I tried to actually have a chat with one of them, but he was very, very fast.
They're not very sociable and they don't like that place much. Don't know why.
No. Ooh, that makes me even more icky.
Makes me wonder what's underneath.
Yeah. Makes me even more apprehensive about it.
There's nothing we can't sort out.
I mean, we could go back to the church, prep for everything, wait for a couple of days. I could make you
Yeah, we
thing,
can.
and then we can come back.
But why would we want to wait?
Guys, it's not. We could go to the church. We've got beds and everything and food there now. We could literally just go there, spend a couple of days, and then go see it.
Can you create food and water?
Or we just go
We
there,
just
deal with the issue, and get done with it.
and introduce ourselves to the druids later.
Yeah.
Say we cleared out the crypt now.
Yeah.
But
Why don't be so afraid?
I have a horrible, horrible feeling that, we go in there, we kill the thing, and we go, well, we killed the thing. You killed our god, you fuckers! And then we've made an enemy of all the druids in the forest forever, and we have to weather druid assault after druid assault.
They wouldn't. But if it was their god, they wouldn't be afraid of it, or they wouldn't not like it.
Yeah, this is true.
I say we just go in, deal with the issue, and get it over and done with. Because I just want to hit something.
I really want to shoot something too, but at the same time, I
There's
want to go
nothing
in there with the
we
best
can't learn
chance of
afterwards
success.
anyway.
No. Just have a horrible scenario in my head where it's the only thing it's vulnerable to is cold damage. Does anybody have any cold damage? No. Well, then you're fucked, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit unwell.
Yeah. I know it's not going to be as specific as that, but that's... I feel the worry.
Don't worry, if we die, who cares?
Don't worry.
I care, I like this character.
Oh, well, how does that fit?
I'll let you know when you've grown attached to one of them.
That's not
Right,
gonna
so
happen anytime soon.
to the crypt.
For a time.
The crypt.
We're going to have to go back to the church anyway, so let's go back to the church.
Let's just deal with it.
Kill whatever's in there.
Well, if you do decide to come back, meeting usually is Thursdays.
What time?
Usually starts around 6 in the evening, but they'll go on until gone 2ish.
Are we going to be welcome as non-druids?
Bring food.
Fair enough. Yeah, get behind that.
Any types of food they don't like?
Yeah, anything that came from this forest. that you guys picked out, don't. If you go get something from the city, that's fine.
Fair.
Okay. Fair.
I'm sure it's going to be 8.
There's no like camps in the immediate vicinity that you know of or anything, is there?
No.
Camps.
I don't know how they work.
James, get out of the forest.
No, these guys mostly be up in the trees.
Oh, what, like
Tree houses.
yeah, like tree houses or oh right, okay.
No, is it me or these trees speaking Druidic?
We didn't look at the trees when we went in.
No, we
the
didn't,
forest.
in fairness. No, we didn't.
We had just looked up. We
If
probably
we
would have
looked up,
found
it's like, oh my god, there's a whole fucking city of them. Jeez.
It did that bit in Robin Hood and Prince of Thieves when they're all just living in the tree. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Ah, shit, they're all above us.
I've
Right.
got an idea.
Oh, God.
No.
Why don't we go back to the church? No. Walk to where we know they've been. I'll cast Speak with Animals because they could be wild shaped at the moment.
yeah.
And I just shout out, we would like to have a word with the druids. See if anything
Yeah.
is.
And a fucking
Druid.
slug says fuck off. Fuck off.
Druid,
Well, what if
we
you
want to
really
know if
slow?
we're going to kill a god or if we're going to do something good here.
Ah.
Do you have speaking animals on, do you?
Yes.
Oh, right. Nice.
But why? Let's just go and deal with the fucking
Kill
issue.
whatever in the crypt.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wahoo!
I want to kill something. We'll try to.
Or die.
Be careful, it might be you that gets
This is the thing.
It's likely to be one of us that dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually have a character made up, so
Yeah, this is
yeah,
what I'm
you-
trying to preserve your character. Fuck's sake, man.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's effort, and Ian then has to relearn how your new character works.
Although to be fair, this guy could be pretty funny, and Ian would kill me if I made him redo everything.
I have had to redo entire sections of missions and lore because I was like, oh, I've got an idea, I can use this. Dies.
What if I made his sister?
As I said,
How does make his sister? Hattie.
Seeing as you're the watchman for this area, I don't know what the fuck you call them in this language.
Ranger.
Ranger, thank you. You wouldn't have a map of the local area, would you?
Yeah, sure, mate. Slides open the drawer. There you go. Tosses you a pamphlet-style tourist map.
Okay.
that'll do it.
Did it have anything on the church?
What do you mean?
As in any history of the church?
That's it.
Takes out a ledger, flips through it. Mention of it a few decades back. When people went there. Not much else. Stopped being used
Did they come back?
a few times. Stopped being used after a while.
How long after?
What do you mean?
When was the last time?
How long has it been vacant?
Yeah.
About 20 years.
Do you know what the church was? What god it was dedicated?
It was a
No,
forge,
no
wasn't
idea.
it? 'Cause it's got a forge in it.
Yeah, it's the forge
And the symbols and stuff.
He
are
has
not
no idea.
recognised. So,
I've only seen it from a distance. If I had to guess, I'd say something to do with fish.
Yes, they cook fish in the massive.
Yeah, definitely not fish.
Oh, God of fish and chips. It's a giant
For reference, he rolled a 3 on the dice. He
Yeah,
added a modifier to that.
the great fisherman.
To be fair, that probably does sound like a god in.
Yeah, the great fisherman. Yeah.
There is at least one of the saints which is thought to be about fish.
hmm
So,
But which one do you know?
Oh no, it's a cod of Cthulhu church.
Oh no!
Pod of Cthulhu.
Is that
Oh.
cod of Cthulhu?
Cod of
What a
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
From Cape Cod.
Oh.
Why is that a wall singing a fish speaking Eldritch Horrors?
It's the Loch Ness
It's a bass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
It's their mass of operations.
Ah. That was awful.
I'm not sure what caused me more pain. That joke or my headache.
That caused me actual psychic damage.
Excellent. I will continue to be worse until you continue to faff about.
Right, let's go
We're
fight.
not trying to faff about.
Let's
We're
go.
trying to be thorough.
Let's
Come
go
on,
fight
come on.
the church.
Let's get back to our play.
Yeah.
Let's get back to our play.
The church.
Yeah.
Why were you, James?
Let's go back to the church then.
The church is a mimic.
The whole church.
Mark off a unit of fuel for all the driving around.
That's why there's no maps of it. It didn't actually exist before.
It moved in.
And James planned to overthrow the church.
So down to
Yeah,
We're down
he's
to
gonna,
2 minutes now.
he's gonna cow tip the church.
Cow tip the church.
Now, if you head into the area where your church is,
Mm.
you can see it's been left alone. Nobody's been messing about with it. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
And then the mortars start firing.
You start having flashbacks to what's that island called that you fought over with the Russians?
Island?
No, peninsula.
Yeah. Well, all of Port Arthur,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Roll for PTSD.
What do I roll? PTSD.
Wisdom save.
The mortars haven't even started firing.
So, as you approach the church, is there anything you would like to do?
Can I see if I can see a wolf or any sort of anything like that in the local area as
We're
we,
in a forest, Dad.
yeah, well, as we drive up
Yes.
to the church?
A wolf acting suspicious.
Make a perception check.
Not what he asked for, though.
Can I guide myself?
But that is what
Yes.
You a druid.
No.
And it's
Chloe.
cleric and he's druid in the other one.
Well, it.
Perception. 16.
Don't see anything.
Obviously, we saw the wolf last time, so anything that looks similar. Nothing.
You saw a couple of deer as you were approaching the church, but they were just sort of deering, just being deer.
Yeah.
Because
They
obviously,
weren't a wolf actually going,
Yeah.
what's happening here then? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a deer that bounded across the road. You'd think a druid would be smart enough not to do that in front of a vehicle, but
Yeah. Also, the deer would just go,
yeah.
like, actually watch the car. if
Like
it was a
deer.
druid.
instead of just standing there going,
I don't know. Deers are pretty dumb.
that
Yeah,
deer are
okay.
very dumb.
They're lovely
Depends
creatures,
on
but
the
they're really pretty stupid.
One tried eating my shirt once.
Case in point.
His name's Mr. Pickles. His name was Mr. Pickles.
Okay, so
After eating your shirt.
No, he lived at the zoo.
I know what to. I know the do.
Stop.
so you head into the fucking church,
Yes.
not having spotted anything outside that looked like a druid.
Behold.
Mr. Pickles!
There's another cat in here.
Ah, it's the mother.
Yeah.
He's also allowed it.
So that's it. The rest aren't.
The what? Got a Tim.
It's
Right.
a giant dildo.
I will, when we get inside the church,
Yes,
I would like to light the forge to warm the church.
certainly. You light up the forge. You've got the resources to do that here.
Yep.
Just takes a little bit of time for it to heat up. The church is pretty cool at the moment. You wouldn't say it's cold. It keeps the worst of the temperature out pretty effectively.
It's just sort of February now, isn't it?
It's more like May now because you had a month.
Oh,
gap.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, I like to keep the forge running so it keeps the place slightly warmer.
So this place is warming up steadily.
Slowly. Okay.
What do you wish to do as you are here?
Here
In...
walk around and explore the church.
Yes, certainly. The ground floor consists primarily of a big nave. There is a couple of areas off of that, one of which used to be like a seminary, so not seminary, a backstage for a church. What the fuck is that called again?
Yeah. The bit where the priest goes and puts all
Yeah.
the shit on.
Yeah.
Vestry.
Vestry, that's the one. There's a vestry, there's a couple of other bits and bobs. These guys have started to convert it into a more functional church and it's more up to date. There is a big forge right in the middle of the church, which seems to be the equivalent of an altar here. There is a small altar beyond it that also doubles as an amp altar. There is a small couple of there is one small upper layer as well and a bell tower. The upper layer appears to have been outfitted by these guys as a sort of living space.
Does the bell work?
Does it work on a
If
ring?
it does, we have run it before.
Yes, there is a bell there.
I've never rung it. I've never been here.
Ah.
Anyway, it's good.
There's also stairs down into a crypt.
You go down over there.
Let's go
I'm
down.
playing the fucking game, man.
Who's going down the stairs first? Push you downstairs.
Okay, would you like to stealthily go downstairs?
Hang on a minute. Do you have Detect Good and Evil on?
Yes.
Is that an idea?
I've
Does that
cast.
tell us what we might be facing?
I have
when we're
cast
down
it
there?
before. Because last time when we had a look down there quickly, I did cast it when so it was full of goblin stuff that was cleared out, wasn't it? And so I was down. We had a quick look before.
What did you detect?
I can't remember. Can I make a history check?
Dad, can I get the cat out of the cupboard?
Oh, didn't mean.
I don't think detect evil actually works the way you think it does anyway.
No.
I'm pretty sure it detects creatures.
That's what I mean.
It
Like,
detects.
It can tell us what stuff we're going to be facing. Is the idea? Like, is it going to be monstrosities, aberrations,
Detect
fey,
good and evil, yeah?
Yep.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. That's where it is located. So we could literally just go cast it. Yeah, there's a there's an
Is it
undead
stopped
thing.
by anything?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old
Stone.
3 foot of stone, 3
1 foot of
meters.
stone, 1 foot of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So
unless
coffins,
it's right in front of us.
caskets.
So you literally have to go into the crate. You just
No,
walk
coffins
the
are
stairs
fine.
past it and get back up.
Depends what the coffin's made of.
If it's a lead-lined coffin, then yeah, you're shit out of luck. But
Which would exist in this time period.
yeah,
Not
but
common,
not in this particular setting. Lead-lined coffins are only used for wall vaults.
And when when you say it's crypt, is it actually got wall vaults in it, or
you
is
haven't
it's
really
not.
looked down there. It's
Okay.
There's no point in doing it.
Let's
'Cause
go.
it'll just go.
Yeah,
There's,
have a look.
yeah, there's dead things down here. Going into a crypt that's.
Yeah.
no, it would detect undead.
Oh yeah, not dead. So you'll probably say nothing. No, it did say nothing the last time I went down there. Yeah, so I remember that because obviously we didn't go too far in. We sort of went down where they had the stash of stuff at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was all emptied out. We went, oh, this feels a bit creepy. And
We shipped our pants and ran away.
Would you like to go into the crypt?
I have one question for you before we go down. My necro shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
If I load that with silver buckshot,
Mm-hmm.
what happens?
Well, the rounds count as silver,
But it's necrotic damage,
but it is necrotic damage.
meaning
If something is resistant to necrotic damage,
yeah.
they will resist the necrotic damage.
Okay.
But still, the silver down will sting silver.
But if the weapon is okay, it will still act as a silvered weapon, so it will do damage, but it won't be reduced if this thing is only going to take damage from silvered stuff.
I see.
So basically,
So it's a way to get around a necrotic resistance. Then is it, am I understanding that
not
right?
quite.
No,
Okay.
I didn't think.
So
I was.
if you load normal shotgun shells and you fire the necrotic shotgun into somebody,
Mhm.
it will do a certain amount of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
If they have a resistance to non-silvered weapons,
Mhm.
or they're immune to non-silvered weapons, the necrotic damage will be resisted, or they will have immunity to the actual thing.
Right.
If it is a if it is a silvered round you put through it, they won't have resistance. If they have resistance to necrotic, then no matter what you put through, they will resist it.
Okay. Cool.
right, before we go down, let's play the who has magical weapons here. Your magical fists. You've got your magical sword I gave you.
No.
No. Oh, your guns just.
Did you not?
No.
No, we never bothered any magical. Let's face it. In the one shot, you didn't do that either.
Oh no, because Ed had to come in with your sword, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have no magical items.
You can make my gun temporarily magic.
Yes.
Temporary magic.
You have magic.
You could hold the torch.
I have magic.
Just stand at the back of
and
the
I
torch.
have
Oh, the thing for the
my
mummy. You know, makes you.
pistol of warning.
Ah, yes.
Hey, my pistol of warning is we can't be surprised.
Your pistol of warning.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Pistol
is
of
that?
warning.
Flare gun.
No, it's literally a pistol.
It goes, you're going to be surprised. And you go, oh, am I?
Yeah,
Oh,
this magic weapon
So
warns
it's-
you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated.
Pretty good. So it's Sting, but a gun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Nice.
What weapons do you use then?
It also wakes us up if we're
I
asleep.
have dagger, short bow, model 10,
I just
everyone,
imagine it's a flat.
71.
Nothing magic.
Yeah, nothing magic.
It just discharges.
What's your main weapon?
Currently short bow.
I touchy the short bow and bless it to make it +1 of magic.
How long does that last?
Until the end of your next long rest or until you die.
There you go.
You better not die.
So I've got just a bow until I rest.
Well, your bow is now +1, so when you roll to hit and stuff, you add 1 extra.
Right.
Can you make my gun magical as well?
James is gone.
I could do that, or I could. What's the other one?
You're not going into hand. You're not using muscle. You're also not going into hand.
You could try and beat it off with the bow.
That sounds
I
decent.
think this
James
one's
likes
better, actually.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, true.
We'll get down there prepping all this stuff. There's nothing here.
What about big cypher, Ed?
The whole beating off thing.
Hey, don't deny you don't do it.
Huh?
Don't deny you don't do it.
I do it.
Why don't you?
I don't know. It's felt like the right thing to do.
He's not wrong. It's as always right to do.
James, would you like something that's even more funny?
I suppose.
Sure, go ahead.
What are you doing?
I'm casting at 2nd level
In
magic
large.
weapon.
How long does
Oh
that last?
my.
It lasts an hour.
Okay.
It turns into an hour-long walk before we get
So
to combat.
it's a +1 bonus normally at level 1, but as I'm casting it at level
I'll show you the notes later.
oh no. Oh no, it's 4th level. No, that's no point. I'll just do it at 1st level then.
Okay, good, because that's fun.
Yeah. When I get to 4th level, it'll be funnier though. And if I cast it at 6th level, it gets +3.
We're at level 6 now.
Yeah.
No, magic.
Magic spell.
Yeah, no,
spell
they.
level.
Oh,
Yeah, cleric spell levels.
So
Don't forget the max spell level anybody can ever get, even at level 20, is 9.
yeah, I just forgot that he's not his. He doesn't get because I've got level 3 spells.
So,
yeah, I've got level 3, but
you have magicked yourselves, and you are heading into the crypt, yes?
so you get +1.
Yeah.
It's dark. I know that doesn't bother some of you.
Dark vision.
Doesn't bother me.
Don't think it.
Can I use my
no,
torch?
What torch do you have?
A mag light.
Oh, do you have,
From what I know,
do you have an electric torch, or are you just bringing a burning torch with you?
burning torch burns for an hour.
So how are you going to hold your bow?
Got 2 daggers. So,
Which are?
Well, just
Which aren't magical.
yeah,
He's
burns
also-
for an hour. We don't know how long.
Is it me or
He's
is
already
this
cast it.
motherfucker full out of the medieval period or something?
Yeah.
It's until I die. So.
Sorry, I'm not magical weapon. It's elemental weapon. is
Yeah.
what I've got.
This is why I said use the modern magic stuff.
So elemental makes it a magical weapon, and you can either have acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
What would you like to have?
Thunder.
So you have
the thunder
+1
party.
bonus to your attack
Oh, I
rolls
was thinking-
and deals an extra
thinking
D1d4 damage.
We were all thinking different things there.
So
I was thinking Thunderbolt and Lightning.
Oh wow, yeah.
Don't spread your wings and fly.
What's the stuff again?
And that'll
so
be the end
it's
of that.
now +1
But that'll be the end of
+1
that.
bonus to
Yeah.
attack rolls and deals an extra 1d4 damage of
I'm trying to think of your
thunder
money, but-
damage because your weapon does not deal enough damage.
Oh,
Right,
Like potions.
so you are carrying a torch.
And you're going in for
Do you have a light sword?
I
Because you don't have dark vision, do you?
do have dark.
Oh, you do
vision.
have dark vision. My apologies. You have dark vision.
Oh,
yeah, I've
cool,
got
you-
them.
You have
Yeah,
dark
I
vision.
think I've got them.
So I have dark vision.
You have dark vision.
Ah.
You're the odd one out now.
Also, we have our chest mounted torches.
Yeah, we've got the old
Wait,
L torches.
You're an elf.
Yeah, you got dark vision.
You should have
All
fucking
elves
dark
have
vision.
I don't know.
You don't need it.
He's a,
I'm a high elf.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
dark.
you've got dark vision. You're an elf.
60
it says on the side of your sheet, Moose.
This is why we need paper sheets.
Yeah,
I'll probably take
paper is
it.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have,
No, he just needs to learn to read his fucking character sheet.
he has
To be fair, he's new to the game.
Wow.
So, you all have dark vision. You do not need a light source as you head down into the dark crypt.
Yeah, you've got dark vision for 60 feet.
This place looks like
Under senses.
it was originally constructed as a small area under the church and has subsequently been expanded with new tunnels that go out. The reason you can tell this is that the area immediately under the church has actually been finished off. There's slots for coffins to go into the walls. There's sepulchres and stuff for bones to be stored. And then there's the tunnels, which have not been finished.
Ah. That'll be where it is, then. How many tunnels go?
There are 4 of these tunnels that go off, and they all come to end in, like, not bare earth, like a dirt wall, effectively. The walls are supported by strong wooden frames that support, like mine frames.
Bracing.
Bracing, that's the word I'm looking for. You can, if you wish, investigate around or take a look around or try and perceive if there's anything else going on here, or you can take the tunnels one by one.
If I walk around the finished area where you've got the 4 entrances, as I walk past the entrances to the other 4 tunnels, do any of them feel creepy?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Amazing.
Which one feels most creepy?
All 4 of them.
Shit.
There's not a specific one that I go, oh, definitely don't want to go down there.
You could try and make is this creepy check, which I will allow either an insight check, a perception check, or an investigation check.
Maybe we all do this?
Yes.
I will do insight, and I will even guide myself. I will go, ooh, which one is the creepiest?
I will do an investigate.
Essentially, you are insight checking yourself to see which one is giving you the heebie-jeebies, or
12.
We'll come back to you. 12?
They're all equally creepy.
They're pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You lean slightly towards the left side of it, as from where you came in, but you're not certain about that.
23.
Come back to you. Which
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
12.
Same thing as him.
7.
It's creepy.
You know, you actually kind of like this down here. It's kind of nice. Put up some decor, you know, a bit of light maybe, so you can see colour. That'd be nice. Your dark vision does not have colour, by the way. You can only see in black and white when you're using dark vision. What did you get?
That's
Seems like
15.
fear perception.
You definitely feel slightly more creeped
I
out.
don't have fear perception.
Gentlemen,
No, shut up.
you definitely have more of a creepy vibe from the left-hand side as you came in, but not anything definitive between the 2 tunnels on that side. 23? 21? And yours was insight?
Yes.
Okay, insight. I'll come back to you in a second. You definitely get a bad vibe from the left-hand side, and specifically the closer one to where you came in. There is something wrong in that tunnel. You don't know what it is, but it's making all of the hairs on the back of your neck start to creep up the more you think about it. There is something... You don't know if it's a smell, a taste, some sort of sound that you can't pick up on consciously, but there is something wrong down that tunnel, and you do not want to go down there. So you think it's that one.
That's one we need to go.
Investigation? Yep. As you are looking down this tunnel that he is clearly getting creeped out by, you notice something. The framings that's in all 4 of these tunnels, there are 4 of them in each of them. And in this one, the 4th one is partially merged into the far wall, which in the previous tunnels was slightly further back.
It's a false doll.
I think we're going on this one.
Mm.
Should I go first? Because my character's just not scared.
Yeah, but none of us can be like scared.
We can be scared, but you can't be surprised.
No, there's
I
a
mean-
difference between scared and surprised.
Why would we
I'm
get?
frightened.
Do you still have your sword on you?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who goes
Just
first.
stab the dirt in the front of this tunnel.
Why are you stabbing
Why
dirt?
am I stabbing the dirt?
Well, it looks different than the other
You said
3
the
tunnels.
left one, yeah.
Just
Yes,
checking
the
to
left
see
one closest to
if
you.
there isn't something that senses pressure,
Are there any
like a big worm, or the tunnel itself is a mimic.
Investigation check.
I gotta check.
Can I check
Yeah,
for footprints?
Yes, hours.
Yes,
Can I check for other footprints?
you can.
More than
Since you were the
footprints,
one who
isn't
was
it?
going down there first, because you were actually looking at it.
Oh, you've seen his footprints, you're following it.
Maybe? You can't tell. It's a bit dark.
What are we looking for? Footprints.
Shall I switch on my torch and have a proper look?
Sure. Mr.
What am I
Sensible.
doing?
Looking for footprints.
This would be an investigation check. It's an investigation because you need to actively look for them. Because dark vision,
Hey, nat 20 bitches.
okay, dark vision, you could see there were footprints, but you need the color and definition from actual light to be able to see whose they are. Nat 20. There are footprints going around in the base here, which go in all 4 directions. However, you notice that the dirtiest footprints, the ones which were tracking mud the most, were from that tunnel.
Which way are the footprints are they going?
Away.
Oh, as in into the.
No, away from that tunnel.
No,
Oh, dear.
Are they
Are
booted
they-
footprints?
Yes, booted.
Goblin footprints? No. Bigger than goblins.
Bigger than goblins, yeah.
Human size.
Yes.
Humanoid.
I mean, goblins are humanoid, so
Yeah.
Right.
full size humanoid.
This tunnel then, I guess.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll walk down the tunnel.
You come up to a wall, which you have already noticed is partially merged into the framing around it.
It's not really a wall, is it?
Someone break it down.
We'll give it a little push, maybe just a push open.
Push the door.
As you push against it, this feels like soil and mud, but there's pressure behind it. There's something behind the mud.
You scrape it off with something.
Not scrape off dagger.
How wide is this?
It's a full-size tunnel, so you could like fit 3 people across comfortably, maybe 4 if you squeeze up. Okay, you start working with the dagger. Make me a dexterity acrobatics.
Dexterity saving throw.
No, dexterity acrobatics. This is just how good of a job you do of scraping it away.
13.
Okay, takes you about 10 minutes. So you're scraping away for a while, and you expose a wooden wall made of slats of wood that have been nailed into place across this, onto which somebody has painted writing.
Okay.
So keep out.
The writing reads,
Don't dare to open inside.
in multiple languages,
Oh, multiple languages.
Oh.
turn back, nothing sacred.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
Nothing.
Yes, I can't stop me. I can't read.
You're
Oh, literally in every language.
Turn back, nothing sacred.
Yes,
That's not sacred.
badly.
S-A-C-R-E-D.
Are we reading it crossways, or are we reading turn?
Turn back.
Sacred, nothing back.
Yeah, turn nothing, stay back sacred.
Yeah. What a strange sign.
Don't dare to open inside.
To be fair, have I ever showed you the clip where I was playing Red Dead Redemption and there's the plague town?
Oh, yeah.
I came up to the door which says,
Don't dare to open inside or something.
no,
along
it's
that line, isn't it?
don't open plague.
Yeah.
But my brain did not register the full word at once and it became plague you. And I was just like, plague you?
Don't plug open you.
No, don't open plague you. What the fuck is plague you? That doesn't make any sense. What is plague?
Uh,
There was a good 2 minutes where I was sitting there going, what the fuck could this possibly read or
what the
reference?
fuck is plug you?
Oh, I like learning about the Black Plague. You.
So there is a wooden wall in front of you made of slats of wood. The wood looks to be about the same age as the framing.
Oh, someone break it down.
You would guess 20-ish years?
I look at the writing. I turn around to everybody and go, "Oh well, looks like that's the end of it for us." And then I turn back around with my axe and smash it as hard as I can with my warhammer.
What was the writing?
Well, is it your axe or your warhammer?
My
Is it in paint?
magic warhammer.
Yes. It is in paint, it's not in blood.
Well, that's good.
So yeah.
So you smash down the wooden wall. I am not going to make you make a roll for that because these wooden planks are old and partially rotten.
Yeah.
As you smash down the barrier, you hear a clicking sound off in the distance as bits of debris fall to the floor, and you can see a
Something is now
tunnel, that stretches off and down.
Down.
Down to the underdark.
Yes.
Spectacle.
We're playing an episode of Diablo.
The walls are slick. The mud is starting to form stalactites hanging down in some areas. The beams The beams are covered with fungal growth.
Mushroom.
This place is.
Grim.
There is a smell.
A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Gosh.
How smelly?
At least when we clear this out, there's plenty of mushrooms to start your farm.
True enough, yeah.
As long as they
Is
don't
it-
all die off.
The air is thick with the stench of decay and decrepitude.
Damn, that smells bad.
I really wish I hadn't brought the necro shotgun.
Would you like to head down into the darkness?
Would you
Let's
like
go
to-
down.
I might like to head back up, grab my other shotgun as well.
You can do that.
I think I will do that. Now that we've got the sort of stench of decay from it,
No,
I'm going to go
silly
and grab my
question.
under and over
Silly-
on the lanyard as
Silly
well.
question. Wrap back in. Was this barricade? Is it a door or was it a barricade?
No.
Did it have a keyhole or anything to open it?
It was nailed wood planks
Was
crossing
it nailed? Which side was it nailed from?
this side.
Okay, so basically we just let something out.
Can I try and tell what kind of
I
decay?
think something might be. Oh no.
Ah, well. What happens?
With my sense of smell, can I try and tell what kind of decay is? Like whether it's rotting flesh, rotting wood?
Yes, I would say that this is a perception check. You do have your advantage because it's smell based.
Advantage sniff.
And I have the disadvantage of using my hands.
Smell good.
They roll shit.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's much better than.
Isn't your modifier plus nothing?
For perception, yeah, plus nothing.
I mean, that's still that number.
So yeah, it's 19.
Pretty fucking good.
This is a mix of different scents. It's quite a lot of different stuff. There is the rot of old flesh, but it's old flesh, you think. But there's also the rot of the wood around you. There's the fungal growth, and there's iron, but not blood iron. Like
Metal.
yeah, not necessarily metallic, more like iron ore.
Oh.
Just a hint of it.
It's a zombie 49er.
And
Dead dwarves down here. My lord.
Dead dwarves. Undead dwarves.
I'm not sure brothers.
Iron.
But there's 6 of them.
Fae don't like iron. The Fae don't like iron, do they?
I'll tell you what.
If I'm dead.
Go just get the other shotgun again.
Yeah. No, I've got both of them.
Okay, so you load
One, I've got the Stevens here. The sawn off is on a lanyard round my neck, tucked into one of the big pockets of my coat.
One of these days, one of you is going to get a Thompson.
We've got Thompson.
I don't know, you haven't brought them with you.
Considering
they're
that-
fine. They just don't have any bonuses.
Do you still have that little torch on you?
Yes.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Considering that you can smell rotting corpses, usually we don't want the great big boom down here.
Yeah. Corpse gas.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Ed?
And it can happen.
Click or keeping it on.
I'm the only one with a light source on.
No, you're not.
You know,
We all have chest torches.
No, as in I'm the only one with it actually on.
Oh, we could.
Do you have a chest torch?
What we
Nope.
Nope. Do we want to? I mean, we've all got dark vision. Might as well switch it off and go in a little more stealthy.
Yeah.
So I will.
Stealthy. What armor you wear?
Yes.
So, you want to go in stealthily?
Yes.
Try.
Yeah.
You can all make a stealth check for me. Certain people have certain disadvantages.
Sounds.
Oh, fuck.
And yet,
You know, 20 years they said, yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
disadvantage really
Right,
rocks, doesn't
normally
it?
doesn't last
That one?
20 years.
And an 18.
Inspiration.
Go on, Gabe.
Well,
I'm guessing you rolled well.
Yeah.
What did you get?
25.
Good.
23.
That's pretty good.
6.
Oh.
That's a number.
I'm the gun guy. It's fine.
What did you get, Ed? Stave? James?
Dave?
You turned into my grandmother for a minute.
I turned into a medieval weapon. 24.
That's really good.
Stealth.
Yes.
13.
And it was,
Not
Okay, that evens out.
and it was all for nothing, so I rolled a nat 1, so
Yeah.
I've literally just tripped down the corridor in
It'll be an average.
You
mate.
fall on
It'll be an
Ed.
average, It's
Yeah.
okay.
You've got
If they hit one person, then what I hit the rest of them?
There was 3 above 20,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
13,
23, 24, 25. Right?
6, and a 1.
Okay. You believe you are being fairly stealthy. He's making a fair bit of noise, but the rest of you are sort of keeping around him to deaden it down a bit. But
Someone just pick him up and carry them.
I'm clanking a little bit. I've got a lot of lead on me at the moment.
yeah, you've got both guns that kind of bonking against each other slightly. It's
I love it when that happens.
Shotgun, baby.
it's going to blow its load.
Whee.
So as you head down, in front of you, after about a good
So they're bonking and heading down.
After a good 10 minutes walking down this tunnel, you come to an intersection.
And then you come.
Oh my god!
You come to an intersection
Can't
I
stop
hope we don't
coming.
come to
where
intersections.
3 tunnels intersect each other in a sort of small cavern.
3 tunnels.
One heads back upwards, heading towards, you would guess, the nearby hills. Another starts going back towards the church, but down.
Ah.
Can you smell one? Anyone?
Well,
Yeah, which direction is the smell strongest from? The rotting flesh.
Perception check again. It is advantage because you're doing it with smell.
So one went up, one went down, and one carried
And the one that you are going down. That's the third one.
it.
For those of you at home, I went
yeah.
Out your mouth.
at the mouth, yeah.
Old habits?
No current habit.
Yeah, true. That's 11 on perception.
Oof,
I have no
Come back
bonuses.
to you in a minute.
that's horrific.
What were you doing?
I'm just making notes.
Okay, sorry. So, 11. There's slightly different smells coming from each end, but there's a rot coming from all over.
You're not helping You're not helping yourself now.
There are different smells coming from different tunnels.
There you go.
That's still bad.
I'm not saying
Different
orifices.
smells coming from each end.
Can I see which one gives me the heebie-jeebies the most again?
No, they're both creepy as fuck. And you're starting to hear some weird noises around you as well.
What kind of
I was about to say, may I do a little perception check just to check the chamber itself that we are in?
Certainly.
I would like to, well,
Find out its secret.
we'll find out if there's a horrible ghoulie that's about to drop down on us from the ceiling, hopefully. Yeah, we should with that roll. 23.
Okay. There are markings on the floor that are 3-pointed.
Ooh.
They're like that sort of shape. Like something has been walking around like that.
Oh.
Like Arakota.
Sort of. They normally use their fourth toe on the back. These are just the 3 at the front.
Is that like they're running then?
Do
Not with the spacing.
we know any creatures that have this book set up?
Owlins? What are owls?
No, they have similar to Aarakocra
They've
in
got
that
that
respect.
back
Raptors?
fourth claw.
Yes, there's fucking raptors in it.
Which you don't know about yet in this
3.
world.
Yeah.
Just 3.
Well, West, they started to discover some.
Yeah, but they didn't know how they walked. It
What?
wasn't until much later that they realised, oh, these things were fast.
Mhm. Good old zombie raptors. Ah!
Why would you do that, James? Well, that wasn't pretty fun.
Right
That wasn't
there,
pretty
actually.
fun.
Yeah, I'm just considering.
Go for Lara Croft.
Can we? I think we should go down because down is always scary.
I think you're right, yeah.
Though it would be
Um,
nice to see where it comes out at the top. Cause
Yeah, we can do that when we're running away from it.
There's no real way that we can, like, block off the,
Not anymore, because someone decided to smash it.
For God's sake, David.
Could have made a little hole.
A glory hole.
He doesn't know what those are.
I suspect he knows what those are.
Yes.
He
I made
invented
the
them.
last one.
He was there for the first drilling.
There he was.
oh my.
Right.
That's what he said.
I did this to myself this time.
Yeah, you did.
So in the deep down dark, we go down the deep down.
We go deeper down.
Yeah, one.
down.
So one goes up into the hills, and one goes back down towards the church.
Yeah.
You guys want to go for the one that's going back down to the church straight away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then if there's nothing there, we'll come back and check the one that goes up to
James.
the hills.
There's going to be something there, and it's going to hurt us. But we're going to be really badly hurt.
This is why it's better to go to this one when we're on max hit points.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, we are on max hit points.
How many of us
We're
are
all
gonna
on
die?
max hit points. Is it a deadly rated encounter? Is what we're asking.
We'll find out. Anyway.
If I want you guys to actually have a challenge, everything has to be a deadly rated encounter.
This is true.
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
fair, that's fair.
So, what do you guys wish to do? Do you wish to investigate around? Oh, you rolled for this area.
I
and
did.
you found the footprints.
23.
The only other thing you notice is that there's a definite sense that those footprints have gone everywhere. Like,
Mhm.
they've gone everywhere. They've paced around this entire area.
Hmm.
Time
They were trying
and
it out.
time again.
No,
So they-
no.
Just done a loop.
No, it's gone all over the place.
I wonder. I know, obviously, we are going to go down eventually. I do wonder if it might not be. How long did it take us to get down to this part?
About 10 minutes.
It's about 10 minutes. Do we want to have a look at the other side of it to see where that empties out? Because the bits in the crypt say, nothing holy, all that stuff. That's
Nothing held.
European.
He's holy.
Well,
Easily.
what's the Europe in this one?
Quislania.
Quislani. That's Quislanian wisdom in that, that's not holy. What about what's at the other end? If what's at the other end is a little druid village, is it worth having a look at that?
Let's get a big bad boy grass.
Yeah, let's just go-
Get it.
Let's go kill some things.
Let's go have a look at it.
Let's
Okay.
come to do what we finished. No.
What?
Let's come to do what we plan to do, and then we deal with
Then we investigate.
the other side.
Okay.
They did exactly what I predicted.
That's exactly why I tried to dissuade them.
I mean,
Why would you
knowing the
ruin
way
your
out
fun?
would be useful.
Because I don't want the character to die.
Hey, your character doesn't have to come with us.
You could always split the party.
No.
I'm with you.
Knowing where that exits out would be useful.
Yeah, it would be.
Particularly if you need to run.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out when we get there.
Okay.
We know one way back anyway. That's why we came in.
Mm.
So the very unbroken.
The weapon starts to tingle in your in its holster.
Oh dear.
That's in his gun, or
Do you keep other weapons in holsters?
Depends. How big is it?
I don't know. I haven't rolled for that.
So
Roll a
how,
d12.
One.
Just 7.
That's a sizable weapon.
so
Nice weapon.
That's centimeters.
so how does your gun work then?
Just read it to you. So it warns me of danger.
Tingle, and things are...
We can't be surprised, especially except when incapacitated.
Was that you just making a noise, or was that something?
No. That was something.
Yeah,
No.
I had that.
That was something.
Okay,
Sometimes-
I ready my shotgun.
There's
and
something coming. Or we're approaching something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I read my fist. But
What
You ready
did
to do fisting?
that
You ready
noise
to
that
go?
you just made? I'm talking to the DM here. What did that sound like to the rest of us?
What noise?
I heard
It sounded
I heard
like-
Yeah, I heard the noise and it
Was
sounded
it
like a bird.
close or getting closer?
You could make a perception check.
We'd love to.
yeah.
24.
13.
The odds of that are quite impressive.
Wow.
I just rolled 2 8s.
Do you want to go and check on my
Perception 8.
24.
18. 18.
I didn't roll.
So you got a 13. It practically made your neck hairs stand up. It felt so close.
Oh, Jesus.
What was yours?
18.
Absolutely caned my kneecap
Ooh.
on the fucking table.
Take it easy.
Oh.
Yours was 18, and yours was
18.
18. So the two 18s, that felt like it was literally over both of your shoulders. Like it literally felt like it was there. 24.
Yeah.
That was projected there.
Oh.
So it was a down corridor.
Can I tell where from it was
No.
projected?
This is not something where you can track it. This is something that is projecting a noise.
Okay. How large is the chamber we are currently in?
Fairly sizable. You reckon it's probably about 25 feet across as a radius.
Okay. Right.
It's not a perfect sphere or circle or anything, but
I communicate.
I think this is obviously not man-made.
Would it be?
Or is
it's
it
tunneled out, but it looks like it was a natural cavern originally, but it's been expanded and worked on. Oh, he's doggy.
by
No.
Did you just say, oh, he's dogging?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Toby, what did we say about dogging?
That wasn't.
I cast detect good and evil because now we're in a radius that it might actually make a difference.
So I can just see it.
Do I detect anything within 30 feet of me?
No.
Cool.
Yeah, I communicate to everyone. That thing just threw its voice behind us.
Soon I can see the whole thing. Got 60 feet. Can I make a perception check?
You can make a perception check, sure, but that's what you just did.
Oh,
That was what you got the 18 on.
Shit.
Yes, he has seen a dog. He does.
Yeah, sorry. The way he is with cats, I am with dogs.
Yeah.
No dog.
Look at the baby.
He has no brain in that head. does he?
Look how big his head is.
He's got a massive,
Big head.
All the
massive
better
head,
for
the tiniest brain imaginable.
all the better for the.
It's all muscle. There's no brain.
His.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's where the air
goodness.
circulates
Wait,
round
it's
here.
wheels.
Oh my.
You keep. Oh no! You have him in a.
Is it an old one?
Yeah, he's 40 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, that is old.
He's
Yeah.
only got one eye.
Oh, bloody hell.
He's a little old man.
Is there any way we can replicate mining sound?
Sure. You can get a pickup.
Why?
Well,
Go against.
I'm assuming they were mining down here.
There are rocks on walls, so yes, you could do that if you want to draw attention.
That's one way of drawing
Yes, I will
attention.
hit my dagger.
What, we're going to with the 7 dwarves, are we?
You sure?
Yes,
I mean-
I'm willing to.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
I'm willing to risk my life. I'm smashing my dagger against rocks against the wall.
Okay, with the group around you, you smash your dagger against
Oh
rocks
my
to create
god.
noise.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any gases around?
Right.
Okay.
We all definitely heard that. Right.
Hardwell.
The bird call.
Oh no, not the bird.
Try calling back.
I think we should. What we should do first off is we should
Hey, fuck off!
back up to the tunnel that we came out of,
Well,
because it's only going to come out of one of those two.
How do you know there's,
and I was,
I
I
imagine
was
there's more than
stand there
one.
hitting the rock.
Pardon?
I imagine there's more than one.
Yes, but there's only two entrances.
So there's 2 entrances, and I will willingly stand there and hit the rock.
There are 3 entrances.
Yes, but one of them we came out of.
Mm-hmm.
It could be
So-
behind us.
How would it have got behind us?
Because we let it out.
It would have to be like a spirit. Didn't you say it was like a head height tunnel?
Yeah.
It was like 3 people wide.
Mhm.
It would have had to have done a stupendous stealth job to get past.
We don't know
us
what
there.
it is.
It also could have gotten
No, true. But,
invisible.
All right, maybe we just
It could be a vampire.
Yeah.
It could have misted past us.
You would have seen mist going
another fucking
What?
vampire.
With dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
because it would have obscured the floor.
You would have me.
There is a clicking sound from down the. Oh, actually, hold on. There is a clicking tunnel from up. A clicking noise from up the tunnel.
So it's the way out.
Oh no! What if we've gone down the tunnel, but it was up the thing? So we've gone down, and it's now gone the other way, and it's now.
We do. That's what we do.
You are currently in the chamber, the intersection chamber. You have not
Well
yet
done.
gone down or up.
Yeah, we stopped, heard the noise, and went.
We've
Well,
heard
just
the
heard the
noise.
And
noise.
I'm
You heard the
haunting it.
tingle as well.
We've heard the
And I'm haunting
noise. We've seen the
What range
footprints.
is that?
Already what now?
It's tingle. It's gonna danger.
It just says it warns me of danger.
Yeah.
But within 30 feet of it, and my companions have got to be 30 feet. Within 30 feet of me, and to not be surprised. So just danger's coming.
So there's no particular range on the danger sense
No.
at all.
It's just
Okay.
when there is imminent danger.
My stranger danger works.
That's it taunting the fucking thing.
We've heard it call twice. We've heard it click, and we've seen the footprints. Can I do a nature check to try and figure out what the fuck this is?
Yeah, you
Solid.
can do a nature check.
Smart idea.
Yeah.
I have no bonuses for nature, so that's a
Good.
10.
I was gonna say it's a shame that you're the one doing the nature check. It's a wonderful idea, otherwise.
Owlbear?
It,
Owlbear.
it bird.
It bird, it dangerous. Owlbear.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good
Oh,
idea.
I'll
What is
do
an
a roll,
owlbear then?
I'll do a roll.
Ooh!
Nice.
Like inspiration.
I don't think I have any fun.
Did I get it? I got it.
I don't
Oh, you do have
Inspiration. You can give it to somebody else if you already have it.
No, I don't.
How does an 18 for nature strike you?
I got 17.
I got 16.
Look, 6.
Okay. With a 6, the owlbear definitely could make sense. With a 17,
Owlbear.
owlbear, no.
What's an owlbear?
Owlbear couldn't have lived
No.
down here with this sealed up. There would have to be another way in, and all three of you know this.
Uh-huh.
So unless that up tunnel comes out somewhere, it cannot be an owlbear if this place has been sealed up.
Unless this is like a house.
If it was sealed up, it will have died just because an owlbear
Yeah.
needs to eat regularly,
Mhm.
same as any other animal. You don't think this can be a natural creature if this has been sealed up. If there is another opening, it could be, but that didn't sound like an owlbear. That was too high pitched.
Could be a
Do I get
could be a
anything
reptile.
more for an 18?
18?
Mhm.
You're pretty sure this is not a natural creature.
It's an owlbear.
Right. No.
Albert.
It's an owlbear.
Oh, well, 6. Albert.
Ah, Albert the owlbear.
That's my working theory, currently. Not that I probably know what one of those things is in game.
You could try and think about, with that particular thing, you could try and look into mythology. If you knew of any
What would,
native
what would that
Galentian,
be? Like history? I
that would
guess?
be history or arcana. Depending on how you want
Could
to
I
approach.
But
run
as long as
the
it's
torch
broad.
to the tunnel leading up?
Sure.
Didn't you put it out?
For an arc.
Yeah, you put it out. They
Thinking
told you to put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could light it.
I wouldn't do
Why
that.
would you
Why?
do
It'd be
that?
gases and it'll explode.
I'm going to go
We're
for
in a building of dead people.
19 on an arcana.
You have heard tell of native Galentian legends of monstrous forms that people can take on after they have done terrible things, but you don't know the full details of them. But one thing you do remember about them is that they can mimic.
A mimic owlbear.
I can mimic. I think. Do I know the name of these things? To say it in game.
You do. You think it might be, you're not sure. Because it's not your area of expertise.
I think it might be a Wendigo.
Oh no.
A hooligan?
A Wendigo.
About 10 minutes
What
ago.
again?
I'm going to make sure it eats you first.
Do it. Oh dear. I do not like that.
Fuck.
Yeah, they are not pleasant to look at.
I know what one looks like.
These things can mimic other things, and considering that the natives of this place were that they were bird people, it mimicking a bird. Shit, there he is again. Do we lights on, or do we stay in dark vision? Because it's not going to help us one way or t'other.
Stay in the dark.
All right.
Yeah, even with electricity turning it on, the torch is on, you don't touch also still set the gas off.
We don't know that if there is gas or not. We're just banking on there
Yeah, we're just
probably not being.
Play
Well,
safe.
Also, it's a captive piece of electricity. It's not going to create any
Apart
sparks.
from the fact
Yeah.
not doing any his gun, not a great spot.
Yeah.
That's going to do it anyway.
No, there is gas and we're all dead.
Right.
It's just hallucinogenic gas, and we're all
Right.
hallucinating this.
So, if you're saying it's mimicking,
Is the tingling getting stronger?
No.
Hmm. It's not moving towards us.
do we have a way of communicating where it can't mimic?
It's not going to mimic us at the
I
moment.
don't
It's
think
making
we
progress.
can
Um,
telepathy.
Do we go for hand signals until?
Daddy?
Perception check. Where did that come from?
Sure.
Oh no, demon children! Children!
Nat 20 for a 25
Come back to
total.
you.
I'm not paying my debts.
What a dark.
I'm not playing child support.
It's a lost child.
That perception.
It's not a lost child.
It will be a lost child.
What you think it is, but what it wants you to think it is.
23.
Well, to be fair, the lost child wasn't actually technically a lost child. He was a dead. He was a dead child that was brought back wrong by the
Is this a reference to
What
something?
did yeah, I was going to say, what is this?
lost child
Are we
from
going
Doctor
to off that one?
Oh.
Oh,
Are you on my way?
No.
Oh yeah.
It's the slightly reverse one of.
Are you mad at me?
So,
15.
What do you think, Doctor? Are you mad at me?
23.
23. I'll get back to you in a
What
second.
one did
The
you
perception.
Yeah.
Yes.
A hearing or
Hearing.
Okay, I was just checking for
Oh, he gets advantage on it.
Probably.
On spell.
6.
Oh, I know.
And hearing is 6.
6.
Oh, okay.
No bonus.
6.
No bonuses.
Seriously, just got 6. I got 15.
Jesus Christ. 15.
Yes.
What he's here
That's
to?
coming. Gentlemen, quiet. You think that's coming from up the mining tunnel?
25
Yeah,
on a
coming
nat
back to you.
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. 1 second. I just need to check something. Because it is.
So we know it can talk. Going to pull my pants.
Okay. You three know that that is not a child. The voice is pitch perfect, but that no. There is something.
down here.
There is something wrong about the intonation. It's not perfect, but it's damn close.
Oh no.
You know that that is coming from up, but you also know that it projected its voice earlier.
Mhm.
What's just coming from the tunnel leading up?
That's where it sounds like it's coming from, but you two are aware that it's. You two know that it can mimic and it can project its voice.
Do we think it's trying to make us walk up so it's got a clear...
So it can ambush us from behind. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's exactly what it's trying
So
to
we
do.
go down.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Are we? Does this look like a good formation?
Yeah, just all sort of walk back to back. So
Do you want to put
we're
yourself
looking
in the
at
middle?
Yeah.
So we're all just watching.
How does this look for a formation?
Yeah, looks great to me. I naturally
Chicken
felt like-
shit.
It's easier to aim if I'm resting on his shoulders. I'm a fucking death.
So, you wish to head down.
Yeah.
Is it unless we start blasting here into random directions?
So anyway, I started blasting.
So, you head down the tunnel. It seems to be getting damper, but the ground is getting more stony as well. There's less earth here. There's more
You're a dwarf, aren't you?
mined out.
Aperon Brandon.
Whoever is at the back of the queue, make sure that you have kept your eyes fucking peeled. Because if this thing is behind us,
Who's
then
right-
we
who's
need
at
to
the back?
make sure that we know.
Who's at the back?
Yeah.
And which way are they facing?
Is it once again
If someone is
a
holding back the chat and pulling them,
3 wide tunnel?
Yeah.
do
Well,
you want to-
it's narrowed down a little bit. So it's like 2.5.
Do we want to like actually put ourselves in a
Yeah,
formation?
go ahead.
Do you want to roll a short straw for who's at the back?
Bye.
How many of us? There's
6
six
of us.
Roll a d6, see what happens.
I will be...
Roll a d6.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess, yeah.
On foot.
Oh,
Front.
fuck.
Right.
You're at the back.
Wait,
right?
front.
So 1,
Wait, see what
2,
happens.
3, 4, 5, 6.
On
I got
What did you
Fine.
What did you get?
4,
What did you get?
4,
You have to roll again.
6,
5.
I got 5.
What did you get?
2. This is not a flawless system, is it?
What
Let's
did
be
you get?
honest. I got 5.
I got a 5. Roll again.
Fuck's sake.
What did
3.
you get? I got a 1.
Right.
Whilst you're at the front.
So
So,
I
me
got
and
one.
James at the front.
I was at the back.
Okay. So formation is
He's going to run slower than you.
let's see.
Yeah, I can run.
One,
You can leave him
two,
behind.
Fast, didn't Literally twice as fast. You go 25 for the ticket.
3. And where did you come out, mate?
5, so I'm
5.
back.
I'm 6.
Next
6.
to.
Right. So
Oh,
there,
use
and
my-
then you're going to be the dwarf for this one, so you will
Because
be
I can
next.
use 2 invocations
To
per
moi.
Until my character's printed.
short rest. I'll use my second one to give me +1 armor.
You touch yourself to make yourself feel better.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can take all. You can call it. You're not going to hit.
I feel like at this point I should have had like a. I should have brought like a riot shield or something. Like chunk.
Well, that's what I've got my shield
Fuck
and my
Yeah.
magical armor, so I'm like,
Yeah.
How tall are you?
About 5'7"ish.
Oh, you're shorter than me.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I am.
He's
I'm-
shorter than you as
I'm
well. I think
Japanese,
he's like 5'8".
Yeah.
I was actually
I
willing
was
to
thinking
go
about how
at the
tall
front,
they are
but-
because they could just play.
I mean, if you want to go at the front, I'm happy for you to go at the front.
I mean-
You have the most armor out of all of us for sure, fire.
I'd rather go to the front because
I'll
I
swap
can
you
fucking
one.
range weapons.
We're not currently fighting at the moment. We're just walking down a
Stop you
fucking
one.
tunnel.
Let's just go as we are.
I can move to get to it fast.
So you just keep going down
We're
this
just
tunnel.
going down a tunnel.
As you are going down, it starts to spiral.
I'm getting dizzy.
The tunnel getting narrower, not narrower, getting the angle of the curve getting narrower and narrower as it spirals down, and finally,
Oh,
damn it, you missed.
Let's get the shit out of James.
James didn't react.
Yeah,
No,
he
he did.
did.
Oh, I did miss that. So as you
Good.
get towards the bottom,
You were right there, my G.
Yeah.
as you get towards the bottom, you've been hearing noises all along this, animal noises, clicking, the sound of footsteps, claws ticking against rock. Why are there so many fucking flies?
It's 1.
It's the same fucking
it's-
fly.
it's-
It's being all fucking
Fuck
annoying.
off.
As you have been heading down, the walls have been getting slightly drier, except the floor, where water has sort of pooled up as it is running down into.
It's running water, so it can't be a vampire.
As you head into the bottom, there is an ornate stone doorway that has been carved into rock that leads into a big circular chamber. Oh shit, no. There is something. As you're going down the spiral one. Sorry, I completely fucking forgot this.
We
I
had
have
the
my
mines
notes.
of Moria.
Wait a minute! I forgot to say something when we were back up the spiral stairs.
No,
Let us go,
go back.
As you were going down the spiral stairs, you notice that there are niches carved into the wall of this tunnel, which are now empty.
So we're in rock now.
Yes.
We're full rock. Okay.
Which are now empty. In other words,
Yes.
it's now empty. So they were.
It's quite clear that they were carved for something to be in there, and it's now gone.
there any
How
kind
big is
of-
the base?
Is there any kind of writing?
There are carvings, but they're in a language that you guys don't speak.
Ah.
The
I speak quite a few.
how big? They were big enough to hold a person.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
But that's what I speak.
They're spaced out about every 6 foot down the corridor, and there's a lot of them as you've gone down, and they've all been empty.
Don't you have comprehend languages?
Yes, he does.
I might
Damn,
do.
I'm 90% sure I put that on your list.
Would you like to try casting?
Yes, I do. I comprehend languages.
I believe comprehend languages. If you touch it, you can actually read it.
Yes.
Hang on. We don't language.
That means you've got to touch it.
Touchy, touchy.
It lasts for how long?
Oh no, it's you
Uh,
also understand any written language
Yep.
that you see.
Oh,
It lasts
but
for an
you-
hour.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you must be touching the surface in which the words are written.
Yes, he has to touch it.
Yeah.
What he just said.
So I can put my hand
and
on
it
it.
lasts an hour.
You can just put a finger on it, mate. Don't put your entire hand on it.
Why?
Because if you use a finger, it's like use a hand.
Why does a blind character cannot benefit from comprehend languages? Because can't see the language.
Technically, yes, but there are like ways around.
Right,
So-
so use comprehend
It
languages.
learns it.
Okay,
It turns into braille.
these are names.
Oh,
These are names and
I
stories.
really like that.
They are stories of warriors, of leaders, of people who found things, of people who did things, travelers, of merchants, of people of note. These are memorials.
Stumbled in it. Agreed.
You've
Well,
gone
a
to
crypt
A
of
catacomb.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
true.
catacombs.
you've gone into warriors' graveyards with
And they were written on the walls as we were going.
Yes, carved into the walls. As you get towards the bottom and the ornate doorway shows up ahead of you, there is a big open chamber, a circular chamber ahead that has ridged racks of these things built into the wall, and there are also ones going up the wall as well.
Well, like a sort of reverse amphitheatre.
Kind of like an egg shape underground,
Oh,
effectively.
right, okay.
As you head in, however, again, each one of these is empty, and in the middle of the room are the shattered remains of bones that are piled up in the centre.
Does it look like ossuary bones? Or does it look like bones? Oh no, we're in its lair.
1 second.
Please identify to find out what species.
No,
were killed.
it doesn't work that way.
No.
As you are looking around the room, you notice that there is carved things into the walls as well as the names and the memorials. There's like a story or something that's written around it, and there's blood smeared over the entire surface as well in writing.
What? So it's covered the stories.
Yeah, but you can still see it because it's carved in, but there's also
Yeah.
blood written over the top of it as well.
And the blood says a separate message, I
Yes.
take it.
What does
What's
the
it
blood
written?
say?
What does the blood say?
That's just all it says. What's up?
So you wish to read the blood first.
Yeah, don't read out loud.
Give me a moment.
Just get yourself something.
Yeah, for the love of God, don't read it aloud.
I do.
I can't tell you
Next
fucking
time.
What if he reads it really fast?
Where are you starting?
You start at the beginning.
Where the
Gentlemen, let him speak.
It's like where the bone pile is, and work way across
No, this is like on the walls. The bone pile's in the middle.
in the middle.
Yeah.
What part looks the freshest?
None of it. These are all old.
Well, the blood is old.
The blood is old. It's
Yeah,
dried.
Try and.
I say, can't I start from where we came from?
Yeah, okay. So when you came in,
Do nicely.
So it's just easier
we'll
to
see
way
how
around.
far into
Sure.
the thing that is. Okay, it's close to the beginning. So you skip out a little bit at the start, but you
Yeah.
get the basic start. This is a story of desperation, of seeking out forbidden power to stand a chance against invading people. And then of the betrayal and the unending hunger in the darkness. Could I have
Oh no.
Initiative.
a intelligence check from you?
Oh shit!
First, a wisdom save.
whiz save.
Your intelligence is just at the top.
You do a little wee one.
Oh Jesus!
You turn into a racing.
Is anything within 30 feet of me that is good or evil?
What did you roll?
That's 3
Six.
times you've gone through that.
Yeah, that's
Plus-
Oh no, it
Nothing.
lasts for. I haven't cast it
I
yet.
got 11.
Yeah, he has a plus
Um,
zero.
I have an 11 intelligence.
Oh shit! Yeah, we didn't.
That's why I was just asking, because we've just been walking down. So I
Wait,
didn't-
you've got inspiration, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you use inspiration on reroll?
No.
Fuck you.
I might need that later on, mate.
He's probably going to need it.
Yeah.
I have a very high likelihood of dying
Ah.
yeah, you might need that for a saving throw.
because
Death saving throw.
or just an attack. Because
Okay.
you know
10
me,
minutes.
my day,
So
my,
it's round then.
my death saves are my death saves. Where did that come from?
Is that?
Where
Do a
did it
perception
come
check.
from?
Oh
Can we all do a perceptual check? Oh, that is a poor roll.
20.
Thank God someone got a good one.
Fuck!
That was a real noise.
Oh shit!
That was a
Where did
9.
it come from then?
Oh no.
19.
It sounded like it came from the peak of that place. How far does your dark vision go?
50 feet.
Yeah.
Universally.
Yeah.
I think.
Might
Yeah, I'm not
In
taking
the darkness in the peak of that area.
Oh, so obviously that's higher than 60 feet.
You reckon it's probably about 80 feet up?
Oh
You want to shine your torch?
Well, that's not got that big a range.
Or would you like me to cast daylight?
I
Do it, Cat.
Daylight.
Yes, I'll cast daylight.
Okay.
I think.
Where are you casting it?
Let me.
In the
just-
centre on the bone pile.
I'm just imagining like the utter silence of this, and you just going.
I'm not even just going to mouth anything. I'm just going to point.
And then you can see it. You see it at the top and just go.
Yeah, I am angling my shotgun upwards. You will notice.
So I cast a 60-foot radius sphere of light,
Where are you putting it?
how tall do I think the?
You
reckon
just
it's
said
about
80
80
foot.
So I'll cast it sort of halfway up on one side, so we can look past it. So it's not because if I cast it in the middle, we have to look past the brightest point.
Okay, so
Whereas if I cast it to
you're
the side,
casting it on the wall.
Yeah.
fair.
and that way it emanates out everywhere, and because it's halfway up, it will illuminate the entire.
Yeah, because if you went boom, then it would be like there's a tiny little sun right there, and
Yeah.
that would be quite painful to
The
look at.
top of this place is domed over, and there is a structure built there that was designed to originally hold something that would be held up in the middle, but is no longer there.
Is it a chandelier?
You could guess that if you wish.
Would you like to swing from it?
Yes.
There is no chandelier there at the moment.
Oh.
You got nicked by a.
There is nothing up there.
It's invisible. It is the wall.
Perception check, please. 8.
24.
15. Well done, James. Well done.
20.
You two know that this is most definitely a real sound. This is not the mimic thing again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming from the same spot, which is now illuminated.
And this isn't a throne thing either.
You don't know.
We don't know. Shit.
Daddy.
Sorry, I'm your mummy.
Oh damn it! Why do I keep
Kill him
rolling some
first.
shit?
It's a phantom bird!
It's
It's. How far can we chuck something?
Where?
Up.
You can't chuck it
Not
8
that
feet. Shoot a firing a gun or fucking
Hey, you could fire a gun.
or a bow.
You could shoot the ceiling and just deal with the echoes in this egg-shaped chamber underground.
Who's got earplugs?
None of us.
Shit.
We all survived the First World War.
This is true. We did. You know.
Some of you weren't even in the military.
That's a good question. How many of us actually.
That's not important right now, James.
He was.
You know what I think that the noise is coming
Again.
from the middle of the ceiling. Up there.
16.
Sounds like it.
16.
I
It
roll
really does sound like it's coming from up there.
19 on the dice for a perception.
Could I move the bone pile to see
23.
what happens?
Do you wish to move the bone?
Oh my.
No.
Oh my. You go get
That's the
ambushed
type of
real
thing
bad.
That's something I would do, and if I'm telling you not to do it, don't do it.
Do you wish to move the bone pile?
Can I shoot the bone pile?
Sure.
No, because if the shotgun shells, it'll move it.
Not really.
So-
Disturb it.
Can I
It
fire
also disturb like 2 pieces of it.
It'll move some of them around, sure.
guiding bolt
Yes.
in at the point? So I just rolled 23 perception
Okay.
at the where I think the noise is coming from.
Okay. You fire a guiding bolt off.
Yep.
Does it have to have a target?
It says a creature of your choice within range.
You are not detecting a creature to fire it at.
I'll just fucking witch bolt it then.
Do you need to fire it at a creature?
I do not think so. I think
Read
so.
what it
You
says.
probably do.
You have a bow. Just knock
Yeah,
an
I
arrow.
do, to be honest.
Yeah. Just
It is
knock an
magical
arrow
bow as well, yeah.
And yeet an
And it
arrow.
also wouldn't deafen us.
Yeah.
This is true.
Fuck, I'll use my bow and arrow then. And just fire it straight up.
Make me an attack roll.
You hear a thunk that mimics the sound of a bow.
Rick catches it. It's like a monk.
Sick. Fuck. A monk Wendigo. Jesus.
No. You have to make an attack roll first.
I'm gonna hit it first. I
Don't
doubt it.
think that will.
What'd you get?
7.
No.
No.
You got a 14
Okay. Let me just check.
Yeah.
because you get the roll and you add your attack modifier to it.
Okay. You fire off an arrow. It clinks off the ceiling, having gone straight through the area. You then hear a bow draw.
What the fuck?
Well, it's either
So
that or
it is a
it's
mimic.
mimicking a noise, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mimicking.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. What does it do?
Who's got the best armor here?
There is the twang of a bow
Stand
fire.
in front of me.
Twang of a bow firing.
Nothing comes back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mimicking what.
Where did it come
from?
So it's just mimicking noises.
Daddy,
Where's
it's cold.
Wear a jumper.
No, that's a 2.
Wear a jumper.
13.
He said it's cold.
Wear a jumper.
Has noise.
Wear a jumper. Wear a jumper. Wear a jumper. Wear a jumper.
Cast.
Is it just trying to get?
They're coming from different spots around the room.
I cast
So it's
Spirit Guardians.
So they're moving
Okay.
really
That's
fucking
a
quick.
solid shot.
Where are you? Where are you positioned? In fact, you know what? Let's draw this.
Let's do the map, peeps.
So it's either moving really
Pens?
fucking fast,
Oh,
or
have you?
Well, we know it can project its
Oh, the
voice.
pen's still.
yeah, it's either moving fast or
There's more of them.
Where's
Yeah.
the spray of?
No.
They're not there.
it's over here. That's
Oh, it's right in front of you.
Oh, yes, it is.
God's sake, Ed.
Hey, I didn't put it there.
You put your
I had a
glasses
bad
on.
look.
Hang on.
Did your voice want to get any higher than that?
Hang on, there's a poke there.
What? Didn't I?
It's the Pope there.
Is
Can
the
I get
Pope
you-
there?
It was almost a prepubescent fire.
That's my falsetto, you see.
And it's right in the way.
I can do G5. I can very,
Do you
very
want to have
nearly do,
a
I believe in a thing
tea
called
break
luck, but I can't
whilst we
do
do
that.
it because it is
10,
9 o'clock.
15, 20,
Yeah.
sure.
That sounds
25,
good to me.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Like that brick.
What are you talking to me for a fucking second then?
He wasn't saying brick to you, he was saying something else to you. That's a
10 is fucking shite.
Oh no, he was just calling James a prick.
Yeah.
No, it's a brick.
That's just a prick.
Because I
No, that's what
I
I
was
got.
tapping on the on my phone and it wasn't doing
Do you want to
anything.
put us on a break screen?
I will do in a minute, please. I just need to get this bit done first.
That seems like a you problem, bro.
Right, just
We're gonna
carry
go
on
on
quick
slower.
break, folks. We will be back in
I'm a
a
monk.
few
I know.
minutes.
I'm ready for magic.
Sounds like you need to get 9th level.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't matter.
You know.
Wall spread.
Run it up.
Right, we are
don't know the names. I don't know the names.
Right. Hello, folks. We are in the process of coming back. Just give me one moment. Multi-screen. There we go. Hello, everybody. We are back.
Is that the front of the boat?
Yes.
Yes, that's the rock circle in the middle.
It's a big battle of boats.
It is.
Are we here?
Yes, that's where you came in. So if you've chosen to move around, you can, but that's where you came in.
I would like.
We came in here, yeah?
I would like to walk
Yes.
down to the bones and cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
So this is you?
Yeah.
So you're here?
Closer to the sort of that way against the boat, sort of here, so that I've
there's only one of them.
got a direct run towards the. So yeah, I'll go there and I'll.
Where does
cast-
everyone else want to be?
Until everybody else is on
Hugging
board.
someone.
If he's doing Spirit Guardian, I'm gonna be here.
Where do you want to be? Here? Hiding behind someone?
Right there in the middle.
Because I can get anywhere in the range of your 50 feet.
So we're doing front rank second then.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll be. If there's something come to think of, I'll be quick. I'll be pretty fast.
Did you just say front right, second right?
Yeah.
I'm fast at the door.
Right. What type of spirit guardians are you putting up?
So I am. Well, I'm not evil, am I at the moment? So they will appear as angelic forms.
What damage are they doing?
I don't get to choose, do I?
No, they just do all
radiant damage.
You might be.
Oh yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of
So
the,
no. If I'm evil, it does necrotic damage.
Oh,
But I'm not evil yet.
cool.
It also turns out if you're neutral, it still does radiant as well.
Yes, that's a general rule. You can actually choose which one you do. So, you put up spirit guardians. Everybody roll initiative.
What we do?
Oh no, we're rolling initiative.
The dice is just roll 20 on the
Oh,
floor.
James.
Oh, nothing came.
So it's whatever. 18.
No.
Yeah. Minus 4.
One rope.
We're not sure what to do.
That's 9.
Yeah, that's because you've got fucking
Alert. Yeah. Yeah. It's deliberate. Of course I did.
I'd rather take your extra.
Oh, wait.
My dex is +4.
Oh, that was my bunny person.
Because, yeah, I didn't want that.
And if you had alert, it'd be even better. Use a +5.
Yeah,
It's your initiative roll.
yeah, but that's an AC.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So if you take
by the hit,
take
damage.
alert as well, then you get
saving
even more.
throws.
Yeah. It's an ornament.
And I can choose any number of creatures that I can see to be unaffected by it.
Initiative.
18.
Okay, and that is Toby.
24.
Ooh. 20.
18.
20.
What's your mod?
It's fine.
+9. Alert.
Okay.
17. I go last.
Tis the way of the spellcaster, my friend.
Dave. Right, give me a second to reorder this. So,
What did you get? 17. 17 went last.
Yeah. You are. I'm just 10. I
Current
got 18.
mod +6. Where's all of that coming from? The +5 from Dex. Where's the extra +1 coming from? Is it your charisma bonus?
Not for a rogue.
No, swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler. So you get a bonus to that.
I think it's your Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're Rizzler.
So yeah, you'd have a +11.
The weirdest
And a
Scooby-Doo
+2.
Yep.
I don't care because I can heal people.
Multi-class.
Sure. So, you put out that spell.
Yep.
As you do this, Guys, silence. As you do this, there is a cry from under the bone pile as they are thrown up in the air,
Ah.
and a creature rises up from the bones. This almost skeletal figure is avian with 3 clawed feet out in front of it.
We find him with the footprint.
And big clawed hands as its almost skeletal face with glowing white eyes rises up.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
Bird Wendigo.
A giant crow.
A crow to go?
Wendigo.
Nah.
Wendigo. Wendigo.
Now, were you concentrating on anything?
No.
You are now.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, he's now concentrating on this.
Yeah.
So, roll your damage, because it has started its turn in this.
Do we have
And it's
mini for the Wendigo?
I don't actually have a proper mini for him, so I'll have to use...
Would you like to borrow a Sphinx?
No. It needs to be a large. I
No,
imagine.
they're
Really?
They are medium.
Oh my.
They are very tall and lanky, but they are not actually large.
You can have a crop
Could you
for it, or...
put just that one in the middle on the bone pile?
What was that?
In the middle, directly
Right in
into
the
the bone pile.
direct center.
It will go into a proper square when it actually takes its turn. So it cries out and then starts cursing you out, you foul beast. Ah, foul beast!
Oh.
What'd you do?
Well, it takes... Oh, sorry, you've got to roll a save first, haven't you, for it?
Mm-hmm.
On the start of the turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
That will be 15.
Passes.
Cool.
How do I?
On a failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, it takes half as much. And I rolled 6, so you take 3. And it also has half speed. Whilst
Okay.
it's within my...
Sure. Done.
Yeah.
We now go into proper initiative, as this thing has risen up. There is... what does your magical spirit guardians manifest as?
They manifest as angels.
Okay, little angel.
Angelic dwarves with big old hammers.
And beards.
Nice. There you go. There you go.
Enormous beards trailing behind them as they flap by little tiny
And
wings.
about 30 eyes everywhere.
And a hammer that's bigger than them.
Yes. Now we're fucking talking.
The hammer has an eye on the front.
Mhm. It squeals in pain every time you hit it
Yep.
because it's being hit in the eye.
And these things are hovering around. As they encounter this thing, they sort of ride along its flesh, leaving scouring, glowing lines across it. As it roars out. First in initiative is James.
Hello.
Hello!
Shoots it with a gun, it dies, end of thing.
Surely it can't be that easy, surely.
With a plus 40. No. Right. I did stealth, right? So,
No, none of us stealthed in, did we?
I don't think we did stuffs.
No.
You
I
did
thought-
stealths early, but you didn't keep it.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't
Oh,
keep it in.
After you started bashing the wall.
You're going to have to bonus action hide, my boy, if you want to get that sneak attack
actually,
off.
you're close enough that doesn't. I don't give a fuck.
You have to be within 5
What?
feet. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
No, because it is in the centre of it.
Yeah. Well, swashbuckle away then, my boy.
Money, fuck
Well,
off.
seriously, need to get you a new pocket.
Money,
Yeah.
money, money.
Must be.
Your
Yeah,
pocket.
You know,
Open up
might
your
as well.
Dave.
Oh.
That's the right gun. Don't.
Well, sorry.
You shoot, it goes in one eye, out the other, and flops to the floor.
Imagine it. It goes wrong.
Shush.
Daddy,
Fucking will be in a minute.
it's cold here.
Put that on.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Oh, well, thank you.
Shoot her!
That's right, the muse fucking.
Right. So does let me do quick maths. That's Does 25 hit?
Yes.
So that would be
It would usually be piercing from non-magical weapons.
one.
Isn't that magical?
Your bow is magical.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That's enough I can do. So that's fine.
You're a rogue.
And the peacocks.
It's not hidden.
They do look
Where's the D4 from? Oh, because you get magic.
It's magical.
What type of depth thunder? Okay.
Oh,
I didn't pick what mine was doing. I
Oh,
That's a different thing you had.
so that's
I
4,
to
8,
balance it, use my magical.
9, 10, 11. That's 17. That's
My arrows are the one doing damage, not my bow.
28 damage.
Should have been my arrows magical.
No,
No,
the
it
bow.
doesn't matter.
Just
Trust me.
stop.
It's fine.
What were you saying, James?
Does 28 damage.
Yeah, 28 damage. So. Cool. You shoot your shot, and it's magical.
Sure.
Guessing? Cool. A bullet impacts the dry feathers and it hits the flesh beneath. You see that the bullet sort of only goes part way in. It seems like this is incredibly dense. It does seem to have done a fair bit of damage to that area.
You get 2 attacks.
No, he's a rogue.
I get 3.
Yeah, I know you do. You actually get 1, 2 flurry of blood.
Oh yeah,
I think-
3 on.
I only get 2 attacks at a higher level. At the moment, I can bonus action
Get 2
hide.
attacks at all.
Would you like to hide?
I would like to hide, or attempt to hide.
Okay.
Obviously not with that one.
No, you only ever get 1 attack now.
It's only when you're a rogue with the psychic thing you can offhand psychic blades.
Yeah, you use your bonus action to do that.
Right, so that's probably not hidden because that's only 15 for help for stealth.
You believe you were hidden.
I don't believe I'm hidden.
Oh.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah, it's
Excellent. It's this thing's turn.
Oh shit.
It's going straight for you.
Yay!
It is at the start of its turn, though. Does it take damage, or is it at the end of its turn?
It is at the on a turn or the start of its turn.
So do the damage.
And this is the point where it killed
In
me.
No.
Yeah, it needs to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Oh, it fails this time.
That's 15,
It's
Okay.
and you are at half speed.
That is absolutely fine. So that
Seeing as you're
is-
5 feet away from you, that's not really going to be a problem.
as these things are going over its flesh, you can see that some of the rents that you've left in it are closing over as it's taking them. But it is still taking damage.
It's
And,
really good
uh,
damage, so.
Anyone got 5?
And it's going to go for you as it charges up to you, so it closes the distance right up to you. And it's not going to be next to you. It's going to move right
so
next to
it's
him
going
only.
Towards you. No, the other way, mate.
Yeah, no,
Keep going.
keep going. It's going round to there.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah,
it
I think
avoids going next to you,
Right.
and then it's going to go up to you, and it's going to finger you.
Maybe. Silver
Yeah.
is a pretty good bet for most supernatural
Right.
creatures.
It's going to make 2 claw attacks on you.
Swing, swing.
What is your AC? Never mind.
Roll
Trash.
22.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 4 on the dice. So the first one it sort of rakes at you. The second one it sort of spins around.
I wonder if I just grapple it and just make it try and fight me.
I mean,
And then
you can still cast spells while
after spinning around, it as it vomits out a line of acid. Can I have a dexterity saving throw from you, and you?
It didn't go
Oh, actually, and you.
What does
Yeah.
uncanny dodge do again?
You could ignore the damage as long as you
What
pass the
what
check.
is that?
Dex save.
Dex save.
Oh no.
19.
Well,
19. You pass.
18.
You pass.
18.
You pass.
21.
You pass.
I don't pass.
What did you get? Oh, inspiration.
Take the info.
I am going to borrow a couple of D10s, please.
Oh,
Take my box, bro. No, take my box.
That's all I need.
That's not the one.
Yeah. I mean, earlier I did accidentally accuse you of dogging. She went out and was like, what's he doing? Oh, he's dogging. And then I realised that has a different meaning.
Also, when you do
Thanks again.
Sorry.
D100,
I have done, but not in my parents' garden.
so
Right, so that's a 10. That's a 10 plus
it's
2.
100.
Guys, can I have silence a second, please? 10 plus 2, so that is 22, 21. Sorry, 23, sorry. 23 plus 3, so 26 acid damage on a failed save. On a passed save, which is all but one of you, it is 12 damage. No, 23. 11 damage. No, 20.
So I took 12.
23
11.
halved of the 11, yeah.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Because you round down.
Yeah, my brain was just farting then. Right. It has vomited over you.
So I took 11.
James, did you pass that one?
Yes.
Yes,
did.
you take
Cool.
11.
I believe if you have Uncanny Dodge, you take no damage if you pass the save.
Yes, I think so.
Ooh, you
Yes.
will
Yes.
probably
Thank
also
you.
have Uncanny Dodge
Yeah.
as well, because you are a rogue, so ignore that. Because Uncanny Dodge, you can use your reaction to take.
Yeah.
But it does take your reaction.
Mhm.
So it has vomited over you now.
Ow!
It's going to, it's going to stay there. That's
The
all it
old
can do on
BG
its
party.
turn. Ed, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ow, because that hurt.
Would you like to dissolve slightly as well?
I think I don't really have a choice in the fact that I sort of have to dissolve slightly, really.
Does your gun dissolve slightly, the non-magical ones?
Oh, they are as well.
I'm gonna say no, because that feels a bit much.
They are worn or carried then.
Yeah.
If they were not worn or carried, they would not be fine.
Mhm.
They'd lose a point of quality, basically. Hey, P. Vader, welcome.
It's Sam.
Oh, that's Sam.
Yeah.
P. Vader reminds us that that is evasion,
Ah,
So I did
not
say-
uncanny dodge.
Oh, yes. Uncanny Dodge.
Thank you for reminding me, actually, because that is
The other way around.
that was me misremembering. So
Thanks, Sam.
uncanny dodge, I believe, is you can half the damage, but double check it because it is in the book.
I'll find it. Hang on.
you think I put these books here to read? No.
So you will be taking damage, but I believe you can reduce it down even further. So remember, 11, it might be going down to a
it's
5.
half.
Yeah.
So you can choose to half it, and it will be a 5.
That's not too bad.
None of you are level 7, are you?
No, that's evasion.
That's a vague.
That's the one I was thinking of. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but-
What's right one way.
Thank you for reminding us, Sam.
What's,
Evasion just happens.
Yes.
Uncanny Dodge is a reaction.
how
Yes.
much was that? Minus by?
So
You've got 5 damage.
Okay.
you take 5
Yeah.
damage.
I need to calculate.
So,
You
Luke,
affect it.
you factored in 5 damage?
Yep.
Cool. Excellent. Ed, your turn still.
I don't really need that. Right, okay. We've got
You'll be next.
extra attack. I got 6 shells in this bad boy, so
I'm trying to work out who. Oh, it's Luke. I've written your name down in such a way that it looks like Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
I do apologise. That wasn't deliberate.
No, don't change it. His name is Lulu.
His name is Lulu now.
We found your nickname. Sorry.
Fuck up the Mussolini.
right.
No, Moose is your family nickname.
Yep. This
This
is your
is-
group nickname.
Yeah, this is your
Yeah,
name.
this is the D&D thing. Sorry, it happens to everybody.
So it's a 10. It's every 10 feet that a damage dice drops off for the shotgun, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Because I'm not in melee range. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
And bang, bang.
Which gun?
The necro shotgun.
Okay.
For better or worse,
Isn't that the one with the silver bullets?
it's got silver buckshot in it. Yeah.
Cool.
So, I'm going to be making it in the cone profile. So may I have a DC 17 dex save from you, please?
They're pretty good at these. Ooh, that wasn't the best roll though. I missed by 1.
Good. Right. Now. Good. I do not, in fact. It does not, in fact, blow up in my face and kill me. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit.
That's in James'
It's
foot.
gone.
James' foot.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
yes,
something
it is.
spiders. Cherry beans, kid.
So.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You don't know where it's been.
Or worse, you do know where it's been.
Because here's where it's been.
Yeah.
20.
That's another.
29 necrotic damage.
29. Okay. Give me a second. I need to do a quick bit of calculation. Carry the 1. Wait. Fuck off.
Okay,
Sorry, my brain just shut down.
Okay.
Fuck off!
Somebody kill that fucking fly.
Please. God, it's annoying. 29. Okay, where's my fucking thing? You are staying the fuck away from my drink. So, 29. Brain number 2, 5, 6. Cool.
That's a lot of brains you have.
2, 5, 6.
Okay, there we go. I have calculated.
Cool. And can you do it again, please?
I rolled trash again. I rolled actually trash this time. That was.
Good. Cool.
They're not broken base.
No.
That's it.
It basically, every time I shoot this gun, I have to roll d20, and on a nat 1, I take the necrotic damage as well.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the pro and con.
This was an accidentally created magic item.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rift wall.
21, 27 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's also laced with silver.
Yes.
Ooh.
These are silver buckshot that I am throwing at it.
Silver buckshot.
But
Yeah, he
Shot.
rams his butt full of
Yeah.
silver, turns around and farts it.
it's a silver butt plug sharpened at one end.
I think that would have been more terrifying coming from the rocks at all.
It would have been.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
How bloodied is it looking?
It is looking bloodied now.
It is looking
You
bloodied.
have just blown a big chunk out of it using the shotgun. It turns out, very effective.
Mm-hmm. How much does everybody else want to get in on this? Because I have an action surge and 4 more shells in this bad boy.
Go ahead.
Although, why do I feel like this isn't
This isn't
the
going to be
main
doing
thing that
like
he's
No,
keeping down
that's
here?
why I'm
Save ammo.
thinking maybe. Well, it's not so much saving ammo; it's saving abilities. That's
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
think you're both.
Save it.
I will use my bonus action to what's it called? Second wind.
It's the dad on the ceiling.
Aha, Daddy, it's cold down here.
The weird
yeah.
rendition of that Christmas song.
Daddy, it's cold down here. Oh, God.
I have to go.
I watched Silence of the Lambs the other day, and it just changed it to Billy, it's cold down here, from the perspective of the woman in the well, and it's the two of them singing.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, I know.
Who'd you go?
Who to go?
I think it's his ago.
Oh, there you go. Did it again. Right, yeah, I'm going to second wind for... Oh, great. Oh, well.
I think we should go down.
No, you don't get inspiration for that. That's just it.
Yeah, we should have. And we did. Because we're smart.
Oh, yeah, it's on here, isn't it? So that's 6, 7,
It's you on the weekend.
20.
Last weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah,
Not this weekend.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Because I'm nothing if not perspicacious. That is the end of my turn.
Very good. Lawrence, I believe that makes it your turn.
Go punch it a bunch.
Okay, no way.
Luke, if you could get ready for your turn, because it will be after Lawrence's.
I can move through stations freely, can't I?
It's double cost to go through people's spaces.
Really? Friendly space? I thought it was free friendly.
Not if it's a member of the party in original 5th edition. In new 5th edition, yes, it is.
You can go diagonally between us, so that
You can go diagonally, yeah.
Fireball. So fireball can do all day.
Right. Go there.
Witch bolt.
I would have slid for the butt.
5 plus.
Grass attack.
Mhm.
I'm going to go for a knock it prone.
Okay.
And that'll be 17 on the dice.
To hit.
Yeah.
And how are you knocking it prone, sorry?
So, worry blow.
I believe it has to make a save against that, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. What's the ability? I think it's open hand technique.
open hand monk.
Yeah, dex saving throw.
Okay. We'll do a deck save. What's the DC? I'm pretty sure if it's double digits, I fail because I rolled 11.
Your chi save DC should be 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom,
Oh,
if my memory serves me correctly.
8 plus
Your proficiency plus your wisdom, but this isn't something you have to worry about. So it's,
14.
14. Okay, it fails.
Makes sense, it's not prone.
It flops.
is it stunned?
It does a
Did
flop.
you stunning strike it?
Yes.
No.
No, you knocked it prone.
Oh, you did that one.
Yeah. Don't worry. You've got
Open hand technique.
Sure.
I'm going to push it. I'm going to knock it prone, and then I'm going to push it back inside that 15 foot where you can
I
get
hit it. I
that thing.
felt it hit my finger.
It's still in that.
Yeah,
It's already
still
in.
there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because it's centered on
It's
the
centered on
caster.
him. It's following him around.
I just flicked
does that mean?
across the
Oh,
room.
I'm going
Wouldn't
to
it be
Yeah,
due to
yeah.
his magic?
Sorry?
Wouldn't it be due to his magic for what he's casted?
It's what he's cast.
damage.
Yeah.
Open hand technique, otherwise known as slap.
Real nasty flap.
Do you have to say you slag every time you use the ability?
You slag.
So if you combine
That's 11.
an open hand monk for bard,
I think that is magic.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. 11 damage, right?
Yeah, that's magical damage.
Sure. Yes. What did you do, James?
I just made an extremely bad taste joke, but it was very funny.
Continue.
Also accurate.
Next attack.
That's why it was funny.
Actually, stun it.
Advantage because it's prone.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't put it this way, but it's a hit.
What is it?
What is it? Oh, is it? What is it? Oh, is that one there?
Which one did you do?
Not prone, no, it's stunning.
I haven't got,
What is your roll to hit it?
Oh, I got 17 last time. I got 18 this time.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you've got a 17 to hit last time.
No, that's 17 on the dice.
Oh, on
He's
the
rolled
dice.
higher.
Oh, okay.
I rolled higher this time.
Okay, yeah, that's going to hit.
Well, your techniques. It can take reactions. Must make a strength saving throw if it fails to push it, or you must be prone.
Oh, I haven't got. I've got stunning strike.
Yeah, 5th level. You
Oh, that's
have
not
stunning
open hand
strike.
technique. Alright, okay.
No, stunning strike is just a monk thing. Any monk can stunning strike.
Charcoal Wolf interjects with you slag.
You slag.
I didn't become a slave. I became a
Total slag.
Yes. I don't think anyone else knows what realizes what. Probably the only one that's watched that show.
It's very horrible.
Yeah, no, never watched it.
I've never watched it, but I know what it is.
Man, the culture. It was also
Cheese culture.
When you hit another creature with a melee attack, you spend a key point to attempt stunning strike.
Yep.
The target must succeed on a constipation saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Would you care to stunning strike?
Yes, what
Remove a chi from yourself.
You lose a chi.
Is it stunned?
Yeah, it's stunned and prone.
I am rolling.
Good.
Ian's like, where have all the double digits on my D20 gone?
It really does feel that way. I'm not
This is
even.
what-
It isn't even me being funny. It's just like,
This is when it turns out you're actually using one of these.
no, I checked. These are D20s.
Another 11
11 what?
damage.
Oh, 11 damage.
I'm doing damage as well.
Yeah.
Not just.
He is.
Yeah, you're not just a status effect machine.
He is the full Mexican.
Basically, you are doing what he did in the previous campaign.
Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? The battlefield control levels of the monk are truly unparalleled.
What we need to get you is a magic sandal.
You could actually use that as a weapon on your feet as well, and he can use his feet as part of his strike.
And then, if you could learn disguise self, you could make yourself a short Mexican lady. Slipper.
Or you could make your character a short Mexican lady, for
Yeah.
instance.
You could actually get magical shoes and magical rings, and you've got magical attacks everywhere.
Literally team up at that point.
Just they don't even have to be special. They just have to be magic.
It makes the attack magical. It just doesn't give you a bonus.
But at the end of the
Whack
day,
is
magic
too-
magic.
Yeah.
Whack is too-
19.
19 to hit
Total.
And you have a
for.
Oh no, hang on. There's a +3.
Wait, guys. Sorry, can I...
23, right?
23 to hit. Is this a third attack?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're doing the
So
extra chi one.
no attack actions. First attack, extra attack, martial arts. Third attack is a bonus.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Need to waste another sheet. I'm just going to round out it.
Don't
Yeah.
forget you have advantage on this as well. if you
Yeah,
don't
no,
roll.
I did wrong.
You could use the other open-handed thing. And...
What? Push it back?
No, there's the other one as well. It can take reactions.
It's
It's
can't take
It's already done.
It's already
It's
done.
already done.
Anyway.
Done it and taken reaction.
10.
Jesus Christ.
Magic damage.
okay. It doesn't like you. I can't think why. It does not like you.
It can't do anything.
Anyway, end of your turn.
Once it's stunned, I'll take a step back.
Sure. Nothing happens.
I don't think I'll do any reactions.
Let everybody else run along and jump on him.
Is that the end of your turn?
Fucking whale on it.
Luke,
Right.
this is your turn. It is stunned, prone. If you fire at it while it is prone, you will have disadvantage to hit. However, it is also stunned, which means you will have advantage to hit. So you will roll as normal.
What?
It's a weird thing.
Advantage cancels out disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, who's Luke? I only know Lulu.
Lulu or Moose.
Yeah, one of the two.
There's a moose loose around this moose.
And it's a bit
I'll
deluded.
say.
Yeah.
Can I just have a little look here?
I am old enough to remember that. But...
Yeah, let's
Are you sure you're old enough?
They did actually do a re-release in the 2000s.
You can only cast first level
The
spells.
original
can't
was in the 80s.
you? Yeah, your best bet's still Firebolt, unfortunately. I was just checking to see if you had any saves,
I can move 30 foot.
because I can tell you for free, I'm just gonna fucking muzzle into this guy and just.
Somebody smell smoke?
Yes.
Heat.
Our neighbour has bonfires on a
Oh.
regular basis.
It's also going to rain, so I don't think he has.
How long are the squares?
And it's
Simple, the
probably
same as
5
normal,
feet.
5 feet. Generally speaking, you'll be 5 feet unless I say otherwise.
15.
Still like the dog.
What are you planning to do? Are you planning to Firebolt?
You'll
If you
have
want to Firebolt,
disadvantage.
you want to stay back there, because Firebolt is a ranged spell.
Yeah,
You want to stay there at best.
Alright, so I will.
In fact, you could have Firebolted from here,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't have mattered. Can you get sneak attack on spells?
Yes.
Because I can use sneak attack.
So if you use your, because he's not hidden yet, correct?
Correct.
So if you were to use your bonus action to hide,
Yeah.
roll a stealth check, then chances are you will be able to get your sneak attack damage.
Doesn't sneak attack activate if someone is within
Yeah.
5 feet of the person anyway, i.e. me?
So he doesn't need to.
So
Oh,
he
right, fair
so
enough.
he can-
Yeah, no,
he
you're
can-
fine then.
He can shoot,
Yeah.
take the sneak attack, and then hide ready for next turn.
Mm-hmm. Or do you have steady aim at this point? As a rogue?
I'm sure that's later.
Yeah, that's a bit later.
But he's got it in my campaign. He's level 4. So
Might do.
if
Yeah,
you,
but
Depends on the arts.
I don't know if it's a rogue or if it's a.
I don't know, you know.
It might be a subclass thing.
Because I'm a scout.
Roll you.
Because I don't remember steady aim being a thing.
Because steady
No.
aim
It's an optional thing.
isn't in Swashbuckler.
Painkillers kick.
Yeah, steady aim, third level.
Where?
So you've got it as well. Third.
Optional.
Steady aim, optional.
What is that?
None of them have taken it.
How do you take that?
Brilliant. You just have to do.
As a bonus action,
You basically just can't move.
So, gentlemen, what are you doing?
I will.
That would be useful.
I didn't know you were into necrophilia.
I'm not there.
I will cast fireball.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do fireball in here.
You
Fireball
can't.
would do different things.
Yeah. He can't. He's not high
Firebolt.
level.
Okay.
Okay.
2d depends.
No,
You have to
need
roll to
the
hit.
hits first, man. Everything is hit damage. That will probably hit. Bonus was repetitively. Oh no. Go back. So there. Hit DC.
17.
17?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's doing it.
Cool. That will. Oh, 17 does not hit.
Oh. Oof. That's it then, unfortunately. You still have a bonus action left, which it would not be the worst idea in the world if you ran off somewhere and hid.
I will run off and use stealth.
You will use your bonus action to hide.
Yes.
That is what you will do.
Where would you like to go?
I'll just run off.
You've got 15 feet of movement so far, so you've got another 15 left.
10.
Oh, were you there, were you? Okay,
Yes.
so you've got 20 feet left then.
10, 15, 20.
Cool.
And
Excellent.
then that will do stealth roll, don't I?
Yeah, maybe a stealth roll. Let's see how you go.
I forget that not all rogues are psychic ones, so it's like, just use one of your psychic ducks to prop the one extra you need to hit. Oh.
No, you can do that.
If only you had a bard.
What about me?
19.
19?
What can I do?
Now you
You
will
are.
most likely get a standard line from Ian.
No, right, you bardic inspiration.
Apologies. Good thing I noticed this. I forgot to put you in the initiative table, but you are up next after Luke anyway, so.
Did you not? I swear you wrote me down.
No, I wrote it down, but then I didn't put it in the main list.
How rude.
We're not having this again.
Sorry.
You're going tutor.
Got 19.
You believe you were hidden?
That's the standard line.
My turn.
He always says
So
that
it's
regardless if you've got a 2 or a 200. It doesn't matter.
Me and Lawrence in the last
That could be
campaign
it.
were rolling 50s, and Ian was still going, you believe you're hidden?
Mm-hmm.
Until you roll like a 60, and then he was like, you met some weird person.
Yeah.
It's 30.
It was a 30, was it?
I didn't think it was that low.
No,
Because they were
No,
rolling
I think-
routinely, they were rolling 30s.
Yeah.
Weird,
It was
I could have sworn it was a lot higher than
It
that.
started as 30 and I had to keep bumping it up.
Oh,
I think I had like a plus 18 or something.
Yeah. You were routinely rolling
Plus
5
18, and then you have a.
30s,
Oh,
maybe
maybe
40.
past that
So-
trait. Plus 20.
Is that the end of your turn, Luke?
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Toby, it is your
Roll
turn.
like 52 and then vanish. Yeah.
did we work out that it doesn't like fire?
We haven't worked it out at all yet.
The only
Nothing's
person
been
to
hit.
fire at it was him.
I fucking
And it is
missed.
currently.
You missed it.
Yes.
He's stunned and broken and missed.
Stunned and prone.
Not bad.
He missed by 1.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think when we say that he missed, I think he hit it. It just didn't take.
Oh no, it missed.
Yeah, but like armor class is not.
No. On this
necessary.
occasion, it would have to miss.
Oh, I see. All right.
Otherwise, things would happen.
Make fire. Do the fire.
and it's just bone. It's not.
Yes,
there's-
covers.
But
What are you doing, sir?
there's no metal or anything on it, is there?
No. Not that you could see, anyway.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yes.
It looks like a Aarakocra whose body has been desiccated, dried out, and left to rot for an extended period of time. Its chest is sunk in, its stomach is right up against the spine, and its face is like sunken into a skull. The beak is completely the flesh around it is pulled back, and it looks unhealthy. The glowing white eyes flare with madness.
That'll do it.
Why do I hear One Step Beyond playing in his eyes?
Fucking reaction. Where's that got to be a reaction?
What are you doing?
Looking at things at the moment. But hellish rebuke's a fucking reaction.
You have to be hit by something for that.
Yeah. Bring it, yes.
Nah, then
And you
he
can
would
hellish
get that
rebuke him.
rebuke. Yeah.
Um,
Suppose you could pick up the hand of the Wendigo and go.
No. It has to be an attack.
Oh.
Cat American police, the hellish rebuke.
try.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm then going to viciously mock it.
Okay. How are you mocking it? What are you saying to it? I will make the wisdom save while you tell me what you're saying to it.
Some meat on your bones.
Wisdom, yes?
Yes, it's wisdom.
What's your DC?
15.
I pass.
Oh,
You don't do anything.
never mind.
End of your turn?
Oh, wait.
It's okay. The debuff would have been wasted on it anyway. It's stunned until the end
Yeah,
of
it
its
literally
next
can't
turn
do
anyway.
anything
So.
this turn. It's fucked.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, it's no longer your turn.
Nope.
It's Daddy's turn.
Don't say that yet.
No. Okay.
You hear a chirping noise over here. As something charges down the wall and slams into you.
Oh no.
Well, at least it didn't take me from behind.
What's it?
Like you would complain about.
Okay.
You got your there.
It's going to ram into you, sir.
Do you need my AC, sir?
I will do in a second.
Okay.
I'm going to give it advantage because it's just... I
Put
feel
it like
sorry for
inspiration.
Did it still fail?
Still single digit on the dice, so
Would it like
that's
an
an
inspiration?
18 to hit.
No, that does hit. That does hit.
Yeah.
Then,
Could you
can't have
make-
inspiration.
Hide. Are you silvery barbsing it?
No, he came within 50
Oh, he
feet.
did! Make the save.
You're only 10 feet away from me at this precise moment.
Get radianted.
It fails, but it has hit you, so I'll roll its damage for that in a minute.
I was just looking, I was like, oh dear.
Why are people
12 radiant damage, and your speed is half.
That's fine. It's already done its movement.
Cool.
It charges into you with the antlers that come out of its skull.
This is going to be unpleasant.
It's going to... It's not doing a massive amount of damage, it has to be said. It's piercing damage.
Yeah.
A total of 14.
Ow. It deals piercing damage. Oh no.
And then it's going to bite you.
Hang on. I'll just keep it running.
Okay, that's better.
A little bit. Yes, I know I'm almost dead. Thank you for pointing out the obvious.
Hey, Ed,
Yeah,
you're nearly dead, bro.
thank you.
Just like Toad.
Okay.
I take it hit.
Yes.
Okay.
It was 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
So 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And a further 17 necrotic damage.
And that's me.
Constitution saving throw, please.
You're standing next to me, right?
I am.
I could use fierce loyalty and take the damage myself instead of you.
If you wish to
Would you
do
like
so.
to take the bite?
I'll take the bite.
Okay, so you take. Hold on, let me just figure this out. 10 piercing damage.
And this is all on James.
Yes. 10 piercing damage, 17 necrotic damage, and I need a constitution saving throw from you as you interpose your arm in the way of this bite.
Okay, so how much damage was that?
Absolutely.
Is 10 plus
27 in
27 in
total.
total, yeah. Some of it's necrotic, but I don't think you have anything to resist that, so.
Okay.
And I will give you inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You now have a constitution saving throw, please.
Of course.
Yes, constitution.
Uh,
I guess you might be using that inspiration.
No.
Constitution 22.
On a nat 20.
Do you believe you're fine?
Nice.
End of your turn? End of its turn, sorry. Yep, end of its turn. It is then Dave.
Woo! Very good.
Right. I will. Stood next to. How fucked up does the bird in front of me look?
Yes.
Apart from the fact he's prone and then stunned.
It's prone, it's stunned, it's more than bloodied.
No, I can't.
Blood is in the air. And it's sprayed across the ground. It's also on the walls, but that's different source.
I will stab the thing in its head with my quarterstaff.
You mean bonk it?
Yeah.
Your horse.
Yes, I have a magical quarterstaff. Remember, I made it for the.
Okay.
And it's actually
What?
the best close combat
Why
weapon
are you doing that?
because it does 1d10 plus 1d4.
Do you not have Toll the Dead?
Yes.
That's 2d12. If you're going for the guy in front of you, then yeah, it's a save and then
I would have had
2d12.
advantage on the attack on you. I forgot.
Ah, oh,
So it's good that I did roll with advantage.
with advantage rather than just making it that way because you wanted it to hit.
I wanted at least one thing to fucking hit.
Can I use a cantrip and a bonus action magic spell in the same turn?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's specifically how it's designed.
Cool. I will toll the dead.
Dong.
You get your donger out.
It's 1d12.
2d12 because
level
you're
5.
level 6.
Oh yeah.
So dong for me, sir. Oh, actually, no, I have to roll the save, don't I?
You do.
Yeah.
What's the save
my
on
dad's dog.
that? Is it whiz?
That's the
What happens with
disgusting
saves
one.
when you're stunned?
Depends on the save, I think. Hang on.
Doesn't matter, Dave.
Well, no, 'cause
Doesn't matter.
does he get a save when he's stunned?
Hang on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not dex save.
but it does not matter.
Oh,
I rolled a nat 20.
oh.
You've got to succeed or take 1d8 necrotic damage.
He succeeded.
No,
It's
that's
not one.
not how it works.
Yeah.
You succeed or take the 2d12.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Or
I was saying, it's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
it's,
It's not
it's
like
what's known as a save or suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do no damage.
Cool. And then as my
It's strength and dex saves that it automatically fails.
Yeah.
and I will use my bonus action to cure wounds or healing word.
Healing words distant cure wounds, you have to touch them.
Cure wounds is
You're not going to cure it.
more health though.
Yeah, but one's a bonus action and one is an action.
Yeah, healing word is a bonus action.
So I will healing
Word.
Yeah. Who are you healing word?
Ed.
Thank you. Many appreciations.
He is leaky.
Yeah.
Leaky.
So you gain back 1d4 plus my spell ability modifier.
Yes, that's your wisdom.
Yeah. If you cast it at a higher level, then I get more d4s.
How much HP were you on?
I am currently I'm on 20 HP.
Okay.
I'm 33 down.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
I'm currently on 10.
You get 5 HP.
Congratulations. It's better to use that as a pick people back up spell, to be honest.
Well, 5's better than
0, but yeah.
Better than nothing.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Who's that? Is that Spud?
She is exploring.
She's having a break from mum duty.
I don't know if she's got any
Yeah,
water
I was
upstairs actually.
Huh?
Has she got any water in her? Oh.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But good job.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm wondering if I walk away from the stunned thing or
He
because
doesn't got any
It doesn't have a
reaction.
reaction.
yeah, I'm just thinking if
You
I walk.
totally can. If you could interpose yourself between me and that horrible thing, I'd be very appreciative.
No.
It's not interposing, but he,
No, but I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's surrounded it.
Oh, well, leave nothing for me.
Hmm?
Leave the program to me.
Well, treat you.
I should have just hit it with my quarterstaff because it did lots of damage.
It would have done. What's the damage profile on the quarterstaff?
It's also got it's magically imbued with cold damage as well, so it does 1d10 plus 1d4 plus
What for me? Is it cold
1d10?
damage?
cold.
1d10?
What
1d8?
did it rest on?
Oh,
No, that is the versatile property.
1d8 plus 1d4.
Yeah. So you would have been better off with Toll the Dead because it's 2d12.
So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
James, you're back around to you.
Huzzah!
Oh, shit. I did forget to do something.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
Nope, it can't do that yet.
I think you some water.
Drinking a health potion. What is that? Is that an action, bonus action, or interaction?
In my one, I have it that... Well, actually, by default, it's an action to drink a potion, so...
Okay.
The stims in Meridian were a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
It's the advantage of them. And unfortunately, we don't have that technology yet.
We do not have the technology. We cannot rebuild him. I'm terribly sorry your husband is dead.
You might at some point be able to get like methylated chocolates or something, in which case it would act as like
Pervertin.
So I can either heal myself or shoot.
I can.
You am Bard, so you am
Yeah.
heals.
I do have.
Okay.
I've got Prayer of Healing.
that takes a minute, I believe.
Are we all quite badly
10
messed
10
up?
minutes,
Too bad, I'm 11.
I'm relatively badly messed up.
I can mass healing word if we really need it.
You don't need to do that yet. I would keep that as a pickup for if multiple people go down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just shoot that one because it's did a lot of damage
Mm-hmm.
and it's still up.
Cure wounds.
Ooh, I hope I hit.
What HP, man?
My total HP is 42.
You only took one thing of damage, didn't you?
Took 27 damage.
Yeah.
Real.
Andy took
He did get vomited on.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's where the rest of it went.
Because rogues can be squishy.
Rogues, by definition, are squishy.
I am a glass cannon.
You am.
Ooh, no. Don't know if that'll hit.
With your modifier? Seriously?
Really good.
What's your modifier? 11?
14.
modified sport.
Mm-hmm.
With the ridiculous upgrades, it's got to
Mhm.
a fucking gun, yeah.
Don't forget the extra +1.
That is adding that. So that's 4 add 14 is
18.
18.
You hit.
Just. Yeah. I know, I've seen them.
Kitten. I would have had kittens, but, you know, they're too young, really.
She lets us look up fast.
I know, but I'm not here all the time. I'm not a member of the family, so.
Well,
Which one are you targeting? The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
It's my pencil.
17 damage. Yeah. So that's
By the way, these are quite dangerous creatures. So.
28 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Does that become 20 plus
29?
21.
21.
Done.
I shall try and attempt to John Cena myself.
John Cena. yourself. What does that mean in this context? Hide.
You can't see me.
You wish to hide.
As they
I
say.
wish to hide,
You are
sir,
standing right next to it.
behind two taller people.
Okay. What did you roll?
Shit. The same number to hit as. So
So it
that's
should be pretty high.
no, it shouldn't.
Because he doesn't have as high a modifier to hide as he does to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's 15 again. To hide.
You believe you were hidden.
I can't insert myself to see how good I'm hidden.
No, that'll be an action as well.
Well, I'm hidden a bit shit here. He said standing by the pot plant. Anyway, that is the end of my turn.
After James, it is the one who's paralysed, who can't do anything. They're going. However, it is no longer paralysed at the end of its turn.
Yeah,
It's also still in your thing. Shut the fuck up and make your roll. Shut the fuck up and roll your damage. I rolled badly this time. I think it might not survive this.
Good. Don't know I can stomach another.
14.
It is definitely looking rough, but it's not dead.
Oh.
Are you showing kitten photos?
No, wolf dogs.
Ah, okay, fair enough. That is the end of its turn. Ed, it is your turn.
Well, I have but one recourse,
It's
and
got
it is
one,
called the Necro 509, and I will shoot it
Under
at
its
point
chin.
blank range. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just shove it under.
Do you
pull the
want
trigger.
to roll to hit, or do you want me to roll a save?
Does it matter one way or the other?
You have to beat its AC if you roll to hit.
So, but I'll still do the same 6d whatever
Yes.
plus. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sure. No, I will roll to hit then. In that case.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I might crit.
Did you nat one?
I did. However,
Use my inspiration.
oh, thank you. That's very good of you.
You've got your own.
I was going to say I do have my own.
You can save that for later.
Oh, thank you. Very
That's
nice of
when
you.
you nat one again.
That's fair. That's fair. That is 23 to hit.
That hits.
Kablam. So,
And you're going for number red one, yes?
yes, red one.
These two creatures do have slight differences in plumage, but they are the same type of thing.
Oh, I'm missing one.
Yeah.
15.
So who will you look up who's
Plus 6.
23?
23.
I do when I.
Cool. It took a chunk of damage there, but it is still going.
And, oh, do I need... No. If I'm rolling the hit roll, it's the if I nat 1, I take the damage. Isn't that cool? I will roll to hit again.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Lovely. My to hit roll is plus 11.
Perfect.
16. 24. Around 30 damage.
Ow.
Necrotic.
Okay, now that one is going to look bloodied at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do your action surge or something to do it twice more?
I can. Yeah. Should I do that? I can do that.
I'd save it.
Don't forget, it is going to get attacks this turn, so...
Oh, it is, and I'm not
No,
feeling
it all
well.
depends, because obviously I'm not going to knock it. If I can get rid of that one, I can stun it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hang on. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I will use my bonus action to pop a use of Fighting Spirit. So I get myself 5 temp HP, which might soak up a little bit of damage. This thing's bloodied now, yeah?
Yeah.
Only after the boom boom
Yes.
and everything else. I am gonna action surge and try and make sure this thing is fucking dead.
Another one comes along now.
Difference between someone stood next to him, so there's a chance he might attack me.
Yes.
Yeah, I doubt it.
So-
not if he's doing all damage.
Fighting Spirit, I now make all my attacks at advantage. Which I should have done at the beginning of the turn, but there you go. And it's just as well I do, because that one of them is a nat 1.
It
So-
really wants you to have that damage.
That's a 16 to hit, which I
No.
think does not.
I was about to say, I could give you my inspiration.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Because that way you're doing quite a bit of damage. So that way.
I am doing quite a bit of damage. This is true.
You can re-roll those dice.
Both of them?
That's the way I do it. Technically, you should just re-roll one, but
Double 15s.
does
So-
that with your bonus hit,
that's
I would imagine.
26.
Yes, that is a hit.
Mm. 28 damage. And then the last shell before I have to reload. And that is. That's a 17 to hit. I think I will. I think I should probably save mine. No. I'm doubling down. I'm going to use my inspiration. There you go. That's a bit better.
Another that one.
29 to hit.
There's only one's going to be wrong.
All of them, apparently.
This is where he's using the gun that will kill him if it goes off. So
Yeah. That's why I'm glad of the advantage. Whee. I have no idea.
You slag.
You slag. This is a poor damage roll so far, I must say.
I will say you have done a shit ton of damage with that gun.
That's a much more modest 19.
Okay, well, that still does a fair chunk of damage. That is.
Whew.
Cool. That thing is looking almost as fucked up as the other one is now.
Yeah. Well, 4 fucking silver shotgun shells.
That
That'll
was
do it.
not a cheap way of putting it down, but it's done a lot of damage.
It did it. Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
That is the end of my turn. I do not want to risk the attack of opportunity.
Lawrence, that will make it your turn. I assume you would like to fuck them up.
Yep. It's still prone, isn't it?
It is still prone. It hasn't had a chance to get back up, but it is no longer paralyzed.
That's right, so I get advantage anyway.
Well, not paralyzed, stunned.
That's a 19. That'll be a
19
hit.
hits.
That's 19 on the dice.
19 hits on its own, so
Yeah.
even without the modifier.
7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. I need to do a quick bit of math brain. Ooh, that's a point. It would have regained.
This is magical damage also.
Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 second. How much damage? 7? 16, so that's 15. Carry the 1 is that. 7 damage.
I'll move forward, obviously, to hit it.
Okay, cool. Got it written down now. Sorry.
And we'll then stunning strike it.
It's not deliberate.
Go for it.
Stunning strike.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah. Have you knocked it prone already?
It's already
It's
broken.
already got it.
Oh, yeah, that goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hasn't had a chance to get back up yet.
Oh, you're going for that one, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It got 1 turn and then just had this happen.
So what's 25?
That hits, surprisingly.
It needs to make a constitution save. And
Cool. What effect is this? Is this
stun.
what is the DC?
14.
That's
Yeah.
You still got to do damage.
Yeah.
haven't you?
Oh, got to do that.
Yeah, okay.
11.
The Knight of the 11s. Apparently.
Is it looking really messy?
it is having a bad time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll get stunning strike it again.
Right.
20. Yeah, 30.
That hits. Another con save? Okay. I'll tell you when it happens.
11.
Okay, you kill that one.
Yay!
You permanently stun it.
All that chi. Half your chi, that, isn't it?
Yeah, you got more black eye, broken bone, and bruised.
And now he's dead.
I love Marvel.
Yeah,
It's not very
true.
up to date.
Flip the counter.
I know what you're
This
talking
one?
about.
Yeah.
End of your turn, or would you like to do anything else?
Funny.
No,
There's no point in moving inside.
Excellent.
I know.
I can do that next time.
Excellent. In that case, it becomes Luke's turn.
Lulu.
Lulu, it is your turn.
Go on, Lulu.
Just my shitty handwriting has caused you this. I apologise.
20.
It's stuck now.
Why apologize? It's funny.
Because
And
I'm
then-
not in the habit of being nasty to people.
No, but we are.
Fire.
My characters look very different.
Excuse me, I am very generous as a DM.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yes, yes,
You
you're
do ask me
Really
quite frequently if I want to
extremely
re-roll my very
I'm
bad
gonna-
death save.
Are you
Fireball.
sure you don't?
Gentlemen, quiet please. Firebolt, sure.
Yeah,
Roll to hit,
firebolt.
please.
Ooh, yeah, that should do it.
What did you get on the dice?
9, 16, plus 3, 19.
Yep, 19 hits.
So
Roll
you do
2d10, I believe.
2d10. And will he get his sneak attack? Being
Because I did
as he
sneak.
is.
What did you roll? You got...
You got people. Well, we got people within 5 foot of him.
Oh, you've got people within 5 foot, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do get your sneak.
So how much is sneak attack damage at this level?
3d6.
3d6. There you go.
So,
Roll those as well. So
Very cool. That is really big.
so round 27. 27 fire damage.
okay. That one explodes into flames.
Woo!
Into flight.
Into flames. It violently erupts and
Ooh.
starts howling
Oh
in
no.
agony.
No, don't flip it. It's not dead.
It starts howling in agony as its body immerses in fire, and the flames are not dying down. This thing is just on fire, howling, flailing around as it starts to discorporate and fall apart. Its body shattered and destroyed as it collapses to the floor as a pile of bone.
Now you may flip it.
Like, remove it completely.
Oh, remove it.
It
Fucking
is a
hell.
pile of ashes.
It's a pile of ashes and
Yeah, you're gonna
bones.
still.
No, that was my old character. I don't do that
And that
anymore.
was only vampire.
Yeah.
You did that on vampire.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
I've just realised
Yes.
that's why you made him the drug dealer, because he snorted the vampire. That's where you got the idea from.
Nothing else I can do, so.
God
instead of
damn it,
playing-
that took far
Okay.
too long.
That was the best.
Anything you would
joke
like
I've
to do on
ever
your
made.
turn?
Um,
I mean, there's no enemies around, so it's just if you want
Well,
to.
by
do
the looks
anything.
of it, Ed's trying to shoot me.
which one of you is the lowest down?
I'm just about bloodied. You are
On 10 HP.
On death's door, so go for him.
I will go over and touch James.
Reach out and touch James. Your own personal healer bard.
I'll do that.
Someone to touch your wounds.
But
Someone who's by.
Yeah,
Like, you know, someone who's pan.
true.
No, Omni. Actually, someone
Omni.
who's
Oh
Omni.
my god. I don't even know what Omni is.
When you really like omelets.
On this
Well,
section.
surely that's an ovisexual.
Yeah.
Like eggs. Sexual attraction to eggs.
Depends how you pronounce omelette.
Omelette.
So what did you get?
Omelette.
Omelette.
Vomelette. That's
So you
right.
get an extra 17.
What?
Anything else you want to do? You could wander around the room. You could check the bone pile. You could check on the corpse.
Can I check on the right in front?
Your turn.
Yeah, I'll go.
Do we have to burn these things to make sure they're properly dead?
You don't
don't
want
know.
to come back as redheads.
And look at this.
Okay. You'll get to that on your next turn.
If anybody
So,
has
end of your turn?
Yes.
Excellent.
We're still in initiative order. Yeah, there it goes. Back up.
Cool. I knew
It stands back up.
Is it not prone?
Not anymore.
I didn't stun it.
Used half its movement.
It's dead, and then it got back up.
Ah, it is a red.
So then we can get it into fireball.
Fireball.
Could you make your
Yeah.
save, please?
Or squishy stab.
Oh yeah, you're still in range. Yep.
Did you want me to flip it back over?
Nat 20.
Oh, so you only take half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spirit Guardian is one of the best spells in the game.
Take 7 damage.
Okay, don't leave it.
So don't take 7 damage.
No, don't flip. No, flip it back over so it's the right way up now. As it stands up with a number of hit points,
Burn it.
and it is going to. Where are you?
I'm 10 feet away. So it's half movement.
Where are you?
I'm there. How much is it to get up? Half movement.
Half movement.
And then your half movement again because you're within 15 feet of Spirit
That's
Guardian.
That still gives it 20 feet of movement.
Oh,
80 feet of movement.
my God.
If it dashes.
Shit.
So it's going to go for
Oh, that's a
odds, evens.
Oh my.
Odds, evens. Evens.
So it's got 40
You
feet.
quicker than
40, 20. Oh, God, yeah. It can't reach very many people.
No, I don't think. I think we're exactly the same. 35.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
no, we're
How many hit points are you down?
11.
Good. It has advantage to hit you.
Oh no.
Does a 20...
Yes.
Cool.
Be happy.
2d8 plus 4. 9 plus 4, so 13 damage as one claw goes into you. You know what? I'm gonna
9 damage.
no,
13.
13.
Oh, yeah.
It was 9 plus 4. Sorry. It's then going to. You're also injured, aren't you?
No,
You're not injured.
I'm not. You've not touched me this week.
In that case, it's going to focus on you.
I'm kind of offended.
18
Yeah,
plus
My AC's 18.
4 and a 6 plus 4, 14 damage.
No, it won't be your best stick in the fireball.
And then it's going to bite you because it has advantage to hit you. It does not advantage to hit him, so it's going to focus fire on you. Does a 20? Yes.
If it does that, best.
I mean, it's probably hit me anyway.
The good news
Is that probably going down?
is the good news is it's biting you, so it's going to do more damage.
No good on that.
That is 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4, so 10 damage to start.
It's not really.
So it's knocked you down.
Yep.
Okay.
I only had 7 that.
Okay. So you are down. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Don't become a Wendigo.
No.
Yeah. 4.
No, I can't. No, I used it.
Do you want inspiration?
I could use mine.
You could.
Maybe you should.
Or you could not.
That one was it. No, even better. That's a 1.
You get inspiration.
Fucking hell. Oh well.
Well, good news. I get to do more things to you later. But first of all, you're down. And this thing is like...
Put me down.
This thing is sort of... Oh, it does have
you've
that
got to-
ability. No, it's going to be a corpse. So it's going to then turn its attention towards you behind it with a snarl.
Hello.
That's the end of its turn. Dave, it's your... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Dave, it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
David?
I'm just seeing if I've got anything flamey on
Do you want
me.
to borrow my lighter?
Use my light.
I'll see.
And my axe.
Yeah, you could heal.
I've got bonus action for that at the end.
Yeah, you can bonus action here.
Use my butt plug.
That is the best you can do, to be fair.
Mate, if you get hit in the head with a butt plug, that's gonna.
Yeah, no, I imagine it would.
It's also one way to tell if there's a
I want
vampire walking past a mirror.
It is. It is. It really is.
I once, when I was coming back from Exeter,
Do we
we were in some very heavy traffic, and I looked out the window, and there was a butt plug on the side of the A38,
Shit, that's what it was.
just there. Don't know why.
lighting a torch.
Yes.
Is that an action?
That's an action.
And then like touching it with.
That's also an action.
Technically, that's an attack.
Do you have a something you could?
Metal.
You don't have any metal, unfortunately, on him.
Huh?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't have any metal on him.
Are you sure? How much of the silver is still in him?
You have to be able to see it.
Well, surely it's glowing in his wounds.
You have a sword, don't you? Just stab with a sword and heat metal.
You have to make an attack, and then you have to cast the spell. For reference, yes. Fire damage. Just let it go.
Fire.
As a
These things do not like fire.
No, evidently.
If I'd had more time to give them more of an interaction rather than getting curb stomped by you guys,
Sorry.
you would have had more of a time to learn about them. I had this whole thing planned around where you would have seen them stalking around if you guys had actually managed to hide, but you didn't. So.
Nah.
It's a shame we don't have a
We
criminal,
just fucking went for him.
criminal
Loki
background.
kind of mad how quick this is going.
Hmm?
Loki kind of mad how quick this is going.
It is a bit annoying.
How what?
Quick it's gone.
Yeah. We're just quite competent fighters, it would seem.
You could make a criminal background. Bonus action,
You
you
literally
can't
saw me
stop.
last section. I don't work. Someone's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I will just.
I wonder what my tip is. I got a shotgun.
What's that? What your to hit modifier would be?
A shotgun. That's nasty.
Cold damage. So good.
I think you're actually better off with your with your current.
Yes.
I will just smack it with me magic
Smack it with your magic stick.
warhammer. It's prone, isn't it? Or has it got up now?
It is up.
Is it down any hit points?
It is down hit points.
You're still better off with the old Toll the
Dong.
Dead.
Get your donger out.
Smacking it with
Stop
the warhammer.
asking him to do that.
Also,
Alright.
you need to move up next to it if you want to smack it with
Oh,
the
yeah.
warhammer.
Don't want
I
to
will toll the
No, I don't
dead.
want to see it either, to be fair.
Bang.
Toll the dead. I have to make a save. What is the DC?
The DC is
It's wisdom, isn't it?
yeah 15.
Hail.
Good. 2d12 damage.
What type of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Don't kill it.
Doesn't matter.
Get back up.
14.
Burn the corpse.
Goes down.
Right. Burn it.
Burn it!
Throw a fireball.
That's not your
Not
turn.
bad, Bob.
Shit.
But it will be your turn before it's its.
Is
turn
it
again.
end of your turn?
The end.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Am I forgetting something?
Nah.
Trip over him. Oh.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
He applies finger of healing.
Yes.
Think of the last one.
I mean, you're. Yeah,
Oh my.
I cast Spare the Dying. You're stable. No.
I think the only thing that you can do in this turn is another healing word.
I only have one first level spell left.
You don't have to do it at the first level.
No, you can do it at second.
I only have. Oh, yeah, I have 3 second level. Second
I
level.
don't like
Why
using
do you
my spell slots to
Why
heal.
do you play a healer if you don't want to fucking
I'm
heal?
complaining about healing.
First
people.
level spells for healing, just to get people back up. Second onwards, for fun
He's a
stuff.
DPS healer. He's one of those people.
Well, you've got a first level spell slot left. If you want to use a first level, use it.
My healer was actually useful.
Huh?
My healer was actually useful.
Huh?
It was
So
healing.
it's 2d4
Mine was
plus
healing.
I do like great.
4.
What is magic?
What
Yeah.
damn man.
8.
You are revived with 8 hit points. You are not back up though, in the sense of not stood up. Yeah. But your turn will come before the end. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Good news, James.
Hello.
It's your turn.
It is me. It is pretending to be dead on the floor. Yes.
Wait, I just realised I did that the wrong way around.
No, you're over here.
Yeah.
It is not pretending to be dead. It is dead.
You smoke, don't you?
Yeah, I have a lighter. I told Ed about
Do
this.
you want to just walk up and set fire to it?
I'm going to walk up and set fire to it.
Okay, make me an attack roll. I will say you can add your proficiency since you are a smoker.
Doing an unarmed one.
Yes, it would be an unarmed, but I will say you are proficient because you are a smoker.
As
Can he
it's prone,
use
does he
his-
get advantage?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, it is prone.
Can he use his dex?
Yes.
Cool.
Why wouldn't you use your dex?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you use your dex?
Technically, unarmed will always go through strength.
I will say dex.
Yeah,
Unless you're, of course, you're a mutt.
That's cocked.
Oh.
He nat 1.
One of them was a nat one. The other one is a
8.
plus
I'm gonna-
5 plus
3.
3, so 16.
That doesn't hit because
No.
AC is
It
19.
doesn't.
I can re-roll that though because I still have my inspiration from.
Oh my god.
You literally walk up to it and you're like, clink, clink, clink. Oh, fucking light is so fluid!
He sat there.
So it's not that you can't hit it, it's just you can't get the lighter to bloody work.
Gotta soak the wad again.
That's better. That's
Plus 8 is the number.
19 plus 8 is
20.
Quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You set fire to it. It is still dead, so it can't really reanimate or anything at this moment. But its body sort of cascades with fire that runs along its feathers. There's a horrible stench in the air as these things burn, and it is burnt away to just skeletal remains that just lie on the floor dead, silent.
Kick through the dimples.
How's it
Ah,
fucking
another one!
It's Daddy.
Oh no. Right. I need some heals as well.
Tell me about it. I've only got 8
I
years.
don't.
Are we still
What's that?
in initiative
No.
order?
Right.
was
not
that
finished.
action or interaction?
No, that was an
Do I
action.
have any fucking
I will
Use
spell slots?
third level cure wounds head warden.
Thank you very much.
You got more hit points than I have.
Huh?
I've got 8.
You got 8.
8.
Right.
I went down, didn't I?
Oh, you did, yeah.
I will heal you again.
Sorry, Ed, you only get 10 on that one. Ed.
That's good though. Thank you.
Can't get better than that.
You could use your other healing spell that gives you better dice.
Cure wounds is a D8.
Oh, is it? Alright, I'll
Yeah.
go that way instead
That's
then.
what I was just using, Dad.
Ah.
But everyone's
When the cleric doesn't actually play the healer.
I mean, you can play a cleric who is not a healer. I fully understand that. But you set yourself up to heal,
Yeah.
and then you don't heal!
To begin with, you were literally playing a life cleric.
Silly question, but a standard healing potion. What does that do?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
You have a healing potion?
Yep.
So do I.
Bloody hell.
You sure you want to use it?
Uh,
2d4.
I'm low enough that if we're going to another combat, I need to use it.
That's 18.
Was it 2d4 plus 2? Okay.
Where do you wish to go?
I don't really. I want to try and lure it in here. That would be ideal.
We heard that. Did we hear it? Did we
Thank
think
you.
it's coming from up the corridor or actually in here?
Is
You'd
there,
have to do a perception check, and you guys are too busy healing.
is there a hole? Was there a hole thing beneath the pile of bones? that came out?
You haven't seen through the pile of bones.
7 of 9.
7 9, Star Trek.
Right. I've got the biggest
Only
AC,
seven
haven't I?
guys.
I'm the only one not healing.
Okay, yeah, you could go investigate.
I would go check the pile of bones.
Investigate.
Oh Jesus!
It's a small baby one.
Right. Don't. That's not how they get Wendigo.
That's not how they get Wendigo.
Wendigo.
You went really northern there.
That's not how you get Wendigo.
Fuck.
What you get?
9.
There are bones. There's a lot of bones.
I would watch the shit out of that. Northern Supernatural.
Ooh. Actually, yeah.
Hey, oh.
They were going to do a Cornish CSI, but everybody has no dental records and everybody's got DNA.
You realise you're insulting your wife then, right?
It's an internet joke.
And mine. Don't worry, it's fine. We're all friends.
And also, half of me.
Quite a lot of my old friends were Cornish.
Fingerprints doesn't work either because they've only got 3 fingers.
Hey, what? You've let loose about.
Hang on.
Three.
You remember, I literally went to a boatyard in Cornwall and went, "Hi, I'm looking for the guy who's in charge." And they went, "He's down fishing at the waterfront." And I went, "All right." And he goes, "It's one of the 4 guys down there." I said, "Which one is it?" And he went, "The one with the most teeth." It was actually. Oh. So
I do like the They were going to do a CFI Cornwall, but then they realised that there's no dental record. I do like that a lot. That is a good
Share it with Laura.
one. I will. I will.
It also
I'll share
works.
it with her sister as well.
It also
We
works.
have a long-running jam first, cream first feud going on.
Have you told them about my abomination that makes everybody not?
No, because we'll all just kill ourselves.
So,
Again,
where are you going, gentlemen?
an entire pot of jam.
I tried to investigate pile of bones.
Did you,
Didn't work. So.
You find bones. Sorry?
No,
No.
oh,
sorry. What were you
you
doing?
got cure, not cure, but remove curse.
Yes.
Ooh.
Might need that.
Is the way we came down the only way in or out?
Yes. You feel fine.
Down.
Do you want me to, just in case?
Yeah.
I cast
I'll go
remove
first.
It does nothing.
In. Boom.
I don't really want to be a Wendigo.
Ian,
every
but it's the one thing that you want more than anything is to make one of us into a lycanthropic type being, and you've never been able to do it in 3 years.
I've been trying to make you guys monsters, and you just...
You tried to make me a vampire. I think you tried to make you a werewolf at one point.
Well, he wasn't.
You
He
were a
wasn't.
I
Wendigo.
was a were-tiger.
No, in the
No,
previous
choice.
campaign. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
I'm pretty sure that
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that you're lining up
Tim-
me to be the bad guy in Men in Black. Me not
Tim
remembering
did not
stuff.
do well.
Are you sure?
I would be surprised if you are.
Okay. I
But
will
yeah,
let you think what you wish to
I
think.
rolled, you would have had 6 days until you started craving meat.
Raw.
Oh, so you tried to
No,
be
no, no. just meat.
Just
And then it starts to become, you need more and more meat. And then after a while, after you've failed enough saves, you really want to try humanoid meat.
one fleck.
And it becomes harder and harder to resist.
Craving.
Right. I stand still and listen for another noise.
Your captain.
It is.
Actually,
I have heard other noises since these two have been.
Yeah.
We were doing
I take my hammer
impressions, wasn't
and
it?
bash it on the floor
You smash part of the floor.
and listen.
No.
There is nothing.
We should go back up.
as
Can
a
I
This is the point where it's at the top.
I
thing.
want to try something. Can I attempt to mimic one of the Wendigos going?
Make me a performance check.
I'd
Yes.
love to.
Would you like to suggest maybe the bard who could assist you?
Yes. Or if in fact the bard make the check in the first
Well,
place.
you could try it,
Because
and then
it-
you could try it.
So wouldn't it be a performance?
Yes.
Performance, yeah, I cannot help you with performance.
I can help you with
Persuasion,
performance.
I can do,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
performance.
my performance is plus 10.
So
Yeah,
if he's helping
do it.
you, it gives you advantage.
Yeah, I reckon we set ourselves up in an ambush position around here, and then you try and lure it in.
Well, it's like around the corner from where.
It's a helping you.
Yeah, so it pops in, and we just fill it with lead.
No, fire.
Or well, both. Yeah.
I was launched
Are you
like a
keeping your
fireball
spell?
for it.
Yes, I will keep Spirit Guardians up.
Right, mate.
What's the duration on it?
10 minutes.
Lovely.
Is your detect magic gone? Not as bad as detect good and evil.
Well, that went
That
like,
went
yeah.
that went up the corridor and far away.
Yeah, that was gone by the time we reached the triple.
Pretty
the
much
triple
it went.
axis
Pretty
place,
much it
wasn't
went at that point because it was
Yeah.
about 10 minutes down. It's then about 10 minutes down to here.
Yeah.
So you're 20 minutes into your magic thing. It lasts an hour. So
I will stand in front of the doorway.
So, what do you want to do? Is
Like
you want to stand
thus?
like a bird?
You,
okay.
as its views on you.
Do you want it to be there or there, mate?
Back one.
Would you like to make a performance check for me, sir?
I will stand.
I can't hide anywhere.
23.
I will go.
What noise do you
That's
make?
gone, isn't it?
Zoom
It's identical to
I'll
the
stand
there, I think.
back here.
core that, yeah, the Wendigo did.
It's the noise you come out.
There.
What was the roll you got?
23.
Ooh, that's high. You could actually put guidance on him as well to make it even higher, if you'd allow it, of course.
That's a concentration spell.
Oh yes, it is. Don't worry.
No.
I'm an idiot.
Is he got
Perception
is he
check,
not got guidance?
Are we all perceptioning?
Fine.
So I'm standing in the.
No, he's
doorway.
making the check. He
Yeah.
can't cast it on himself in that
Oh,
case.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Sorry.
that's
Also, no,
generally
I
how
don't
we
have-
rule it.
Am I making perception as well? I'm
Yes,
stood in the
everybody
doorway.
can make me a
Both roll.
everybody can make me a perception check.
What kind of perception is this?
With you.
20.
7. Too busy reloading.
Is your
I haven't fired.
fiddling? No, the
Is it going?
Yeah.
Vibrating. It is still vibrating.
I got
It's probably
21.
not stopped vibrating since we walked into this place.
21.
17.
17. 19. Okay. Anyone who got 21 or above,
I got 20.
you hear very faint sounds of just a faint rustle and a
Try to be sneaky.
So is it moving just outside of our vision?
well, you can't see it, so because you've got a.
I mean,
wall
it's also a
But-
spiral.
you heard something approach slow, and then go back the other way.
I will move out the way again. I'll move out the way so you can't see me. So I'm
Right.
not stood in the doorway.
Do it again.
Can someone
Okay,
move
no,
me
yeah,
around?
I'll follow
So,
you,
so that way I'm hiding around the corner. Yeah.
Give me a roll again.
Well,
Sure.
look at me.
25.
Oh,
Your gun stops vibrating.
Let's move that around.
either
No,
that,
but there
or
is
it,
no range.
either that, or it thinks you're its friend.
Oh no.
I swear to God, you just befriended a fucking Wendigo. I'm a fucking fireball you. Or firebolt you.
Can anyone?
Can we hear the footsteps again?
Yeah.
No.
Who's super sneaky here?
That one, and that one.
Do you three want to? Oh, especially you, because you're the one that can actually set fire to the flipping.
Yes.
Do you want to try and
fair
sneak
enough.
your way up the corridor to try and find it? Because it obviously came down, noticed that we're
away.
there, and ran away again. So,
I can stun it.
so if the three of you can sneak up,
So I can stealth.
What have I done?
yeah.
You stealth attack
So
on
can I
it.
have stealth rolls to see if you can actually find something first? So as you quietly.
I'll take that as a no.
No, it was a 19.
Oh, you know, that's a good one.
Plus. My stealth.
Nice. Very good.
23.
He's pointing at you.
Oh. 31.
Fucking hell, 29.
Okay. The
Yeah,
three
you
of
thought yours was good.
The three of you head quietly up this, and you can see that there is a trail of footprints that is new. And these aren't spaced out at walking pace, these are spaced out at running pace.
Let's see how it is.
Would you like to follow them all the way back to where they go?
They'll be going back 2 hours.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you three are split up from the other three.
Sorry.
What are you doing down in the depths? Or are you heading up?
We
Shall I try once more? See if it comes back down?
Yeah.
What was that? We're hidden.
Yeah, they can't see us.
Well, we think
We
we're
think
hidden.
we're hidden.
You could do
You
the
believe.
daddy. It's cold or whatever it said.
Yeah. I'll mimic the daddy. It's cold.
Okay. I'm going to give you disadvantage on this, which will cancel out the advantage, because you've only heard this a couple of times. And
You
you're
did say it like a good.
you've heard it
4
3 times.
my logic behind you doing that is because that's what I perceived to be the language they're using, rather than them
Yeah, that's
mimicking the thing. That's why I was like, do that.
But it might also
But
go, if
the-
it went like that, it might also mean run.
Yeah, the smallest
True.
thing, the smallest one said, "Daddy, I'm cold." Where
They weren't different in size.
You know. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. But that was my logic behind why I said we should do that way.
I still just try it.
Yeah, I'll keep with the
If you nat one, you make that sound. It sounded like a door.
Yeah, I'll just keep with the
Actually, no. Nat one would be
Well, to be fair, a nat one. Oh no, it still would be a nat one.
Wendigo noise.
Yeah, that's a proper now one. That is.
So that's still 21.
You make a
Did you
fairly
roll with
convincing.
advantage?
Huh?
Did you roll with advantage?
Yes,
Yeah. That's fine.
because it made the original.
You make the noise. The gun is still not vibrating.
Which
So
will
it's
head up.
completely
Yeah,
fucking
we'll head up.
random.
We'll head up
What's
to.
going on?
Would you guys like to meet back up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it start vibrating?
It does not.
Have we just let it in the church?
Yeah, I think we have.
Possibly.
Did we lock the
We've
doors
let
in
it
the
loose.
church?
No.
No.
So we've let it loose in the fucking.
We've let it loose. We've let a Wendigo out. We've let a Wendigo.
Hey,
Yeah. Not more than one.
At least
did you see how many?
Footprints.
No.
Yeah.
Did you see how many niches there were?
Not every single one is a Wendigo. Surely.
Count the skulls.
Oh no.
What do you mean count the skulls?
How many skulls are there compared to how many corpses there would have been in the niches? If there's so then we can figure out how many Wendigos there are.
What Wendigos are?
How many skulls are there?
Well,
You need to count them.
we got to count the niches and then count the skulls.
So what? Some people count the niches, some people count the skulls.
Yeah.
I'll count
Oh my
niches.
god.
What do we?
I'll count skulls. God. Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Or are we trying
Should
to
we-
This
find this
point where
fucking
we-
Wendigo?
Has it gone up
Fine.
towards the church?
We've got 4
Yes.
minutes, so we probably should just.
Find the fucking Wendigo.
No, we've got 4 minutes left in the session
Yeah.
because it's 4 minutes too.
Yeah.
So count the niches, and then next week we can pick up and find the Wendigo.
Yeah.
Okay.
People would let out a whole
So
fucking
yeah,
horde of them.
niches and skulls count then, please.
Okay. As you are going through, you eventually discover that there are roughly equal numbers of niches and skulls. Some of the skulls have been fractured and broken to get at what was inside of them.
How many were there?
They're pretty much equal number.
Yes.
That counts on each other.
So,
However, there is all the writing on the walls.
Yeah.
Are they different? Like, there's some scruffier than the other.
There are two different types of writing. There's the writing in blood and the writing that's carved into the wall.
hmm
If we go up to where the three-way bit was,
Yes.
if I go up to there, obviously we walked down, so our footprints will have walked over most of it, and then he walked up after us.
it walked
It
up
walked up after us.
Mhm.
So, how many sets of footprints going back up are there that are like crow-like?
There is one set of footprints that goes back up that is crow-like, that is new.
That also doesn't mean they didn't walk on the ceiling.
Don't know. Is there any other
Don't think
footprints
so,
that aren't ours
exactly.
going that way? That I can.
No.
No. So it's one thing.
Check ceiling.
That walked on the floor.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing else flew or walked on the ceiling or walls.
We've done with footprints.
So, as far as we know, we've let one out.
At least. Yeah. Hopefully these things only
And we've only killed
3.
two.
2. Yeah.
Shit.
I think that's a good point for us to round off tonight.
Yeah.
And there's still the other tunnel going up into the hills.
Oh,
It could have gone that way, to be fair.
We
No,
could've.
yeah, we can follow
that
footprints.
The footprints literally go to the church.
Alright, yeah, no.
You could follow it out into the church and see where it went from there. You've still got a minute.
No, we'll wait for next week.
The other magic question is: do Wendigos get affected by sunlight?
I don't know.
None of you know, unless you make the appropriate checks, which we don't have time to do tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. I have been joined by my players.
Toby.
Edward?
Luke.
Lawrence.
Who?
Dave.
You mean Lulu?
Thank you for joining us. Oh dear, what am I dealing with? Right, we will be back on next week, all being well. I don't think anybody's going to miss that unless something comes up.
Nope.
Cool.
Not as far as
And we hope you've enjoyed. For now, though, I will tell Windows to fuck off with its restart notification. And then I'll round up the stream. See you guys tomorrow, where I'll probably be doing some more Oblivion or maybe some Workers and Resources, depending on how I'm feeling. But for now, good night.
Goodbye.